Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you are having a wonderful Saturday evening. This is another live watch along for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Now, mind you, this wasn't even in plan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This wasn't even in plan. I was going to watch this at a friend's house, what have you. But plans fell through. Sadly, it is what it is. I'll be honest too. I was exhausted from last night. Had the Korean barbecue. Had the fucking Korean barbecue, and I'm still recovering. And then I watched Venom. I'll talk about that tomorrow on Around the Point. But yes, this is obviously, in case you guys are wondering, this is the watch along for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury 3, the watch along here. We're live on YouTube and on twitch.tv. If you guys want to tune in, all that fun stuff. Again, it's encouraged that you do. I am literally 10 subscribers away from achieving 2,000 subscribers, which to me, it felt like forever. So there's that too. If you're on Twitch, please hit the follow button. Please hit the fucking follow button. And of course, guys, I am not alone here. I'm never alone. I'm here joined by my good brother all the way in Detroit, the man with the golden charm, the one, the only, Mr. Big Mike. Michael, you got your internet back. I know you're happy as all hell, bro. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on? I am so happy. I'm looking wild right now. I'm getting a haircut soon. But
woofing right now,
dude,
bro.
Dude, I'm so happy. Super duper happy. Got an internet I can be on with you. I can play some games. I can scour the internet. I can stream stuff. I can do all of this good stuff. About to watch Tyson Fury knockout Deontay Wilder.
Oh no, man! You about to piss off a lot of Americans, pal. Come on, man.
Like, I don't care.
I give it, bro. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a fucking good fight. Let me get myself back in. Let's get us both back in focus. There you go. We got the background there too. Shout outs to my skills over at Pixart for making it work. Pixart always coming in there. You're probably saying, "Oh, we're not watching the fight." Yeah, we are. All right, it's on commercial right now. So let's God damn it here. Here we go. I guess we're going to the decision. I guess, right?
Yeah.
Round by veteran. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. and get the
Jimmy Lennon Jr., pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. All three scored the bout exactly the same, 96-.
Comic-Con today, Matt Hardy, Darby Allin.
93. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous
What's the prince
decision.
want the princess get?
And still undefeated, the chosen one.
Yo, Steven, what's up? Got a cupcake? Nah, no cupcake. What's up, Big Mike? You like Pop Smoke, bro?
So I look like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, man.
So I look dead. I'm dead. That's what you're saying, Silver Surfer? I look dead.
Dang, that's cold blood. I ain't think about that for a second. Oh, nah.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
No, you know I'm not alone. I got the game fuel ready to go, bro. Got the game fuel ready to go. Now, mind you, again, this was not even planned. This was literally last minute thing. I was gonna go watch this fight at a friend's house, and plans fell through. I was tired from the Korean barbecue. I even wanted to watch Venom, like I mentioned earlier. So it's like I just want to come home. Mind you, I wasn't even gonna go to work today. My afternoon, I was so tired.
Yeah,
like, you know, fuck all this shit, bro. Fuck, I'm go to work. And I left early, and I thought about it. You know what? Let's do a watch long. Fuck it, yo.
Don't worry.
Forked over the money, if you will. So there's that, bro. Fucking man. Here we go. Besides the trilogy fight, it was any other fight. Like, nah, bro. We were to talk about it on Sunday, but there's that. We're still gonna give you guys a show on Sunday, by the way. Hey, listen, I know we're a wrestling podcast. You can tell for those of you that are new viewers and shit like that are probably thinking to themselves, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get some clips of the fight." Nah, bro. You ain't getting there. You ain't getting there. All right, go to ESPN Plus, fork over almost what $80 for the fight.
Yeah, that's what it was.
like your boys did over here. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing, pal. Do the right thing. I got my game feel here. Ready to go.
Oh, predictions. Not for the decision of the fight. What does Deontay Wilder come out in?
Probably some, rejuvenation news. Damn, that's just empty empty arena right now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Where they at? What coast they on?
They're in Vegas. They're on the West Coast. So how this works is simple. Like I went to Barclays Center for a boxing event a couple years ago. My boy Jonathan. Check him out on Instagram at P for P Glory. So we went to see Sean Porter versus Keith Thurman, 2016. So what happens is during the fucking undercard, if you will, right? People walking around, getting drunk, what have you, interacting. And they're trying to get interviewed with fighters. Fighters go to these shows, right? So a lot of times, like my friend who's a media guy in boxing, him and his friends are also media guys. They try to get interviews with the fighters and shit. So I was literally holding his phone, recording an interview and shit for him. So I saw him interview Paulie Malignaggi. He was interviewing Danny Jacobs. He interviewed, I think, also who was it? Fernando Vargas, I think it was too. He interviewed. So I was recording, basically for him. But it was fun though. It was cool as shit, bro. It was cool. You feel what I'm saying? I think, at the time I said, I know we in the wrestling community, we got to step our shit up. Little do I know now, fast forward all these years later, you got all these media people and all that stuff, which is great. Awesome, bro. So that was fun. Bro, I haven't even thought about it. LOL.
I'm joking.
I got a question. Was I the only person that have donated to the stream? Yeah, I think no, not really. The people that have before, I think Connor did, Jurgen, the people that have before. I see anything. I don't force it on people. I have it. Listen, if you guys want to show love to the show and all that fun stuff that we do, hit up the Streamlabs links in the description box. Well, that's our super chat. If you want to donate, leave a donation. Your message will be read on the air by some beautiful voice, if you will. But again, it's completely optional. I know a lot of shows nowadays, they promote the fuck out of this, which I understand. I totally get it. But hey, man, listen, at the end of the day, if you want to do it, awesome. We appreciate it. If you don't, listen, man, I get it, man. It's the first of the month still. The rent's due. The phone bills due. I understand, man. Don't let me be the reason why you're not paying the rent. Don't let me be the reason why, you're late on the phone bill payment or late on child support. I don't fucking know. End of the day, you watching us. That's all we can ask for right now, okay? Dead ass Mike, you do like Pop Smoke. By Lessons and Steel. Oh, whoa, they're playing Kagure.
Thinking that they're invincible, and then lose it. When that tower was threw in, I was in disbelief.
Was that Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, they are playing that right now.
I
love how they got former champions speaking right now for this.
I guess
they just had
Buster Douglas.
That Buster Douglas, Lennox Lewis,
cool.
The guy that beat Ali. Fuck, yo. Oh my god! Right now, I'm having a brain fart. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Larry Holmes.
There you go, Larry Holmes, yo. That's sad, right? He's supposed to be this amazing champion, right? But again,
he was a forgotten champion.
But he was, but again, you forget how amazing he was, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? In his day, even now, like yo, I don't even fucking remember his name. Like, holy shit, sad, bro. I'm going to hell for that.
Yeah,
I watched some of his stuff.
Buster Douglas.
Dude, Buster. Oh, come on. Riddick Bowe.
All of those guys are going to be in the new boxing game. Every single guy you see on there. I can't wait for that too.
Where we go, baby?
Tonight's pay-per-view is brought to you by
Can't wait for this, bro. She will be lit, bro. She will be fucking lit.
Now.
If you guys have questions and all that fun stuff, feel free to drop them in the chat. It'll offer hippity hoopla. Again, it's completely optional if you want to donate. I know I'm mentioning it now. Oh, but why are you mentioning it now? What the fuck, bro? Just saying it. Also, what would really be awesome if you guys hit the subscribe button. We are 10 subs away from 2,000, bro.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it now.
Bro. Listen, I'm saying this right now. We hit 2,000 subs, we'll do another giveaway. All right. I'm gonna do a Cash App spin the wheel, pal. You heard it here first, pal. You heard it here first, yeah. Hit 2,000 subscribers. We're gonna do a Cash App spin the wheel. Come Survivor Series.
What's
I don't know yet.
Okay.
What are you talking right now, pal? What are you talking right now?
Enjoying himself, looking relaxed and in good spirits. Hello.
The thing, where things been and where they're at now and shit, bro. They think we're gonna get the winner of this fight fighting Anthony Joshua.
Dude's been losing fights left and right.
I said this before, bro. You thought the loss to fucking Andrew Ruiz was bad? Bro, no, man. You thought she's actually hosting a fight party at his house? Either comment, like, and steal. Where's Chase? Chase might be on tomorrow for Around the Point. Might be on later tonight. We might get a drunk Chase Oliver. Saying, y'all, you might get a drunk Chase Oliver come the show. So there's that as well. They have Sean Porter on commentary.
Let's talk about the fight that we're looking
She's
forward
beautiful,
to
yeah.
tonight's the third fight. I think after the second fight from Deontay Wilder, a whole long list.
Her name Adobo or something like that.
Anthony Agogo? Is she related to Anthony Agogo?
No, I said Adobo. Ain't that her name? Adobo? Or Abdullah.
About the referee, about the water being spiked. Do you think that whole narrative has really built and piled pressure further on himself?
All I know is, bro, it's gonna be a crazy fight, bro.
Deontay's ego is why he's a special fighter.
They're playing J Balvin in the background, yeah.
Right hand. But he's talking about the 40-pound bodysuit he had on. It's not the 40 pounds bodysuit. It's the 40 pounds the other guy has on him. I know it sounds ridiculous to say this is a good big man versus a good little man. And the old adage in boxing is the good big man beats
Okay,
the good
does that
little
even
man.
look heavy to you, though, Mike?
I'm calling Deontay the little man. He's 6'7".
No, it doesn't. But for what weight he was carrying, it probably was heavy. He was only 212.
6'9".
He was only 212.
Here's a question, bro. What does Deontay wear today to the ring, bro? What does he walk out to the ring with, bro?
That's what I was saying earlier. What does he wear?
Probably a tee. We probably gonna do the whole Mike Tyson,
The towel.
The towel over the head. Venom was awesome, bro. I know it was. Bro, give me a sec, all right, brother? Give me a sec, all right?
Yeah, no problem. All right, I guess I'm taking over right now. I haven't seen Venom yet, so I want to see Venom. I've seen Shang-Chi. I've seen what was the other Marvel movie? It was Shang-Chi. It was something before that. Oh, Black Widow. I've seen Black Widow. I own Black Widow, the Steelbook of Black Widow, the 4K Steelbook. But I've seen it. I mean, tell me you guys' thoughts on that. Tell me you guys' thoughts on the fight. Who do you got? What round? How it's going to be? Let's do that as I slowly wait for Steven to come back and to play 2K, because I have 2K now. Really isn't much to talk about. Now I'm on the big screen. I hate being on the big screen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I hate being on the big screen. Man, Logan was so long ago. Man, I don't think I cried, but it was sad. It was sad, but Logan was so long ago. Man, I forgot the story plot.
and then flies back home to New
I'm
York.
back, brother.
And when it comes to
My
his
father
involvement
called,
in
bro.
Vegas,
Father
he said,
called.
I already got
Not.
3 kids. I don't need
What
it
it is,
anymore.
bro.
But what
So I
do
saw
need
Venom
is a
yesterday,
dog
bro.
to
Let me
take
tell you,
care of
man.
them while I'm gone.
Was it good? How did Woody Harrelson do?
For now,
What happened?
send it back up to
How did
the
Woody
studio.
Harrelson do in the movie?
He did good.
Yeah, as Carnage. He was good as Carnage.
Here's the thing. I didn't picture it be him though.
He looks a lot like the comic book character.
That's the thing too, though, bro. What I want to see now, dude, is a series of that girl that was screaming, bro.
What
You know what I'm saying?
girl
Like,
screaming?
oh, you didn't watch the movie yet, right?
No, I just know who's in it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh fuck. Well, those that watch it, you know what I'm saying. Okay, you get what I'm saying. I'm just thinking it's crazy. If I didn't realize it, call me late, bro. Call me. My bad. Let me get you out of here. I know you're like, man, give me up the frame,
Yeah.
Steve. My bad. So I didn't realize. Call me late. I get it. That Sony owns some of these movies. That's why they're not on Disney Plus. I'm like, wait, but how come I didn't watch it? How come Venom 1 isn't in this shit? What the fuck, bro?
No,
So my cousin, as we're eating, she told me this. Yeah, so Disney Plus got Spider-Man. Marvel got Spider-Man. But in the catch was, though, they kept everything else. So they kept Venom, basically. And I guess now with Carnage. But they just get their association with Marvel and shit. Kind of slang, but whatever, man. You know, the mouse at the end of the day, he wins, bro. Then again, maybe the mouse finally met his match in Sony.
No, but it's gonna be to a point where the mouse is gonna own half of us, if not all of us.
Gonna buy out WWE. Woohoo! Hey, pal. Woohoo!
I mean, look who owns ESPN. Disney. Exactly. But yeah, if you wanted to catch up,
watch Tony Khan sell E3 to the mouse.
No, that'd probably be the worst decision he'll ever do. But
down and he pressed Deontay Wilder and saw that he can't fight back enough.
So if you wanted to catch up on all of the Spider-Mans and stuff, they were on Stars. So if you get the Stars app, they're all on Stars. So that's what I did because I'm getting hyped for the new Spider-Man movie.
I expect
I will say when you go to the movie theater, bro, or when you wait for it to be on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever the fuck it may be now, right? Watch through the credits. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's an end credit scene. I know.
Oh, so you already know what the scene is then?
I don't know what the scene is, but I know that they put end credit scenes at the end of Marvel movies.
But you know you can. I'm sure you heard the rumors and innuendos.
No, I haven't heard much of anything about this thing, but I know about the end credit scenes.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is, then, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what the scene is, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen Shang-Chi?
No. My cousin
see
did.
that.
I was gonna
Have
go
you
see
seen
it.
Black Widow?
No.
It's on Disney Plus. Watch Black Widow first.
I will. We're in the chat here, by the way. Steven, what are you drinking, bro? I got the Game Fuel, pal. Game Fuel. Gotta stay up. I've been up since 3 a.m, pal, for my other job.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you,
Oh,
and we
shit.
welcome you to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as ESPN Plus and Fox Sports Pay-Per-View present a big night of action coming your way, an all-heavyweight affair presented by Bob.
All heavyweight affair. Oh, all these fights are heavyweight?
On behalf of Queensberry Promotions, Bomb Squad Promotions, and
That's crazy, Mo. That's crazy, Mike.
This is a premier
That's
boxing
cool.
presentation.
All fights are heavyweight. You know what that means, right? Shit gonna be over real quick.
And sponsored by FanDuel
Sports.
That's crazy. You know, the bigger the fighter, the
Are you
quicker it
sponsored
get
by
in. And then
We're not yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so let's just deal. We're not there yet. All right, we're gonna be there eventually. I predict by 2023, 2022 will be there. Late 2022 will be there. They're liking my shit now on Twitter. They're they tweeting me out, what have you. But just start. All right.
He is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with white trim, hailing from Wilkino, Russia.
I love that 8K, bro.
Undefeated with a record of 22 wins.
Yeah.
Do you ever think we'll get?
looks clean.
Can you imagine the new video game, bro, coming out with that?
They're probably gonna have it because you know there's 8K TVs out, OLED TVs.
Yeah. By the way,
There's
man,
already
that's
TVs out.
I like the old logo. Here we go.
On my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing camouflage trunks, hailing from Toledo, Ohio. He weighed in at 240 pounds. His record is perfect. 9 wins, no losses, with all 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting sensation, introducing Jared Big Baby Anderson. And our referee in charge now to give instructions, Kenny Bates.
Oh, my boy, yo. Mike, it's our boy, yo.
He's in the video game, too.
Oh, no, Chief. Don't do Mike dirty like that, bro. Here we go, man. Thoughts on trash at Tommy Fury facing Jake Paul for a second. I thought I said Tyson Fury for a second, but nah. I think back what I said, Mike. But listen, man. At least he's fighting a boxer now. Jake Paul is fighting a boxer. Jake Paul and two.
So that's confirmed.
I guess so. I don't know. But think about this, right? Tommy Fury's last fight was against a Bellator, I think, bantamweight fighter.
Shakur Stevens.
Federal.
Son.
Newark, baby. My guy, yo. So, where was I, right? So, he couldn't beat a Bell MMA fighter. He couldn't knock him out. He ain't going to knock out Jake Paul. Here we go, man. What do you think, man? Anderson versus Charishkin, bro.
I'm going to do Anderson. Anderson looks a little more slick.
The Russian guy might take it, pal. Ooh,
Yeah.
what a move there. What a move there, pal. What a move there, pal. Oh, boy, pal.
Oh.
Darn you, ESPN Plus. What's going on, ESPN Plus? What's going on, pal? Here we go. We're back. Oh, it's like There we go, pal. There we go, pal. Here we go. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Darn you, ESPN Plus.
Yeah. Darn you. Curse you.
Darn you, ESPN Plus. God damn it, pal.
Lewis, your former heavyweight champion.
Darn you, pal.
No.
Darn you, ESPN Plus. I'll fix this shit right now, pal. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry, Mike. I'll fix this right now, pal.
Do you use VPNs?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's 2K time by the meantime.
Well, hold up, pal. Be patient, guys. Damn.
Oh, sweet. They don't got a buffer no more. That's...
Deep. He just don't know how deep, right? He doesn't quite know what he's
There we go, Mike. We're back, buddy. We're back, pal.
Yeah.
We're back. Yeah.
Still early.
Again, you know, you gotta understand, ESPN Plus can act up a little bit. You know, you gotta understand that, bro.
Yeah.
Anthony Taylor. Thoughts on Colby versus Usman 2? It should be a fun fight, bro. I think Kamaru wins it again, bro.
I'm going to be back in a few seconds, all right? Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
Maybe
Mike.
5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. It's nothing bad,
Wow.
but give me 5 minutes.
Oh, Mike. Leave me alone here, Mike. Still has me here, though. It's okay. Still can't believe Tommy Fury's related to Tyson Fury. Yeah, man. Small world, pal. Small world. Small world.
Young Jared Anderson.
Oh.
Swinging wildly, trying to make his presence known, but all Anderson in round number 1.
And now for the main event, It's FanDuel Fight Time. Now entering the ring, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. This will be
Who's winning right now? Taylor right now winning. Look like I was having issues with ESPN Plus. I don't know what it is, but I was having some issues earlier. Oh, here we go. Back to the boxing, man. The real fights right here.
Right now, that's it.
Absolutely.
By the way, Deontay Wilder, we're told, is just about, I believe, leaving the hotel or at the hotel now. He's got plenty of time, but Fury is already here. And Lennox, you said you used to like to get to the arena late. You didn't want to get here early, right?
Well, yeah, because, sitting around in the arena while everybody's boxing.
Here we go, man.
Made me feel bad. I wanted to feel good.
Mike,
I like the rush of it.
Like God taking number 2. Maybe he does. Who knows, bro? Who knows? What's your thoughts on WWE dropping the ball with Liv Morgan? I'm not surprised. Are you surprised?
Every time they told me to be there, I was there 30 minutes later.
30 minutes later.
Oh.
Fury's been early all week, by the way. He's early for the presser. He's early for the weigh-in. He's just made it his business to be early. Second round here, scheduled for 8. Again, that's Jared Anderson in the green.
Come on, Jared Anderson.
Calls himself the real big baby. Vladimir Tereshkin in the red. Good hard
Oh!
Eats a hook on the other way.
Ate a hook right there. Good.
Sometimes you got to put yourself in the line of fire to get the shots you want. And you got to remind a guy who's wearing a tire around his waist that, hey, you didn't do your sit-up. And you did what you were supposed to do, and this is why you're getting hit down here. But Anderson has been boxing real well.
Good fight right now, bro.
He's setting Tereshkin up for either a right hand finish or a right hand with a left hand finish.
Yeah, this is a situation where, Anderson can do anything he wants to do. He can work on the jab.
Hopefully he get dropped, bro.
On the body, can work on his right hand. This is a good fight for him to do these different things. Practice his combination.
Finishes off with the hook there. Along those lines, Andre, Jared Anderson, in his last fight, finished his opponent with a right to the body in the second round. Knocked down Jeremiah Karpunski with body shots.
And the challenge for Anderson right now is just being patient and not going to sleep like we talked about in the Berlanga fight mentally, and just chopping that big redwood tree down because Tereshkin is a big body. He seems to be tough, and he's not going easy.
Sticking his right hand to the body, that lands. Tereshkin eats a right hand. They're laying on the right. Now he's hurt, or he's
hurt.
Trying to move. I'm not sure if he's faking it or not. Looks like he was wobbled. Maybe he is wobbled. Maybe he is hurt. The mouthpiece also almost comes out. Body shot. He's hurt. And Kenny Bayless taking a good long look. Does not like what he sees. And that was a weird move made by Tereshkin. Possibly he is badly hurt.
Tereshkin should hold.
Bayless says that's it. He did not like the way Vladimir Tereshkin was reacting to those shots.
There was something
odd about that, wasn't
Yeah, there was. And, there was no complaint.
They gave Liv the classic Zack Ryder treatment. Yeah, basically. Hey, Steve, you get annoyed when Ryback talks so much crap about WWE? Not really. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. Hey, I'm surprised. I mean,
the duration of this fight, but the shots, the punishment.
It looks to me like he just can't help being that WWE.
Now all of a sudden they hurt a little bit more, and that's what you saw on the face of Tereshkin.
Early knockout for Jared Anderson.
Good job by Jared Anderson.
He gets to 10-0 with 10 knockouts. That guy is 21 years old. I often point this out. It's like a baseball player. This is his age 21 season. That's a young kid.
He's America's top hope, or one of America's top hopes for the heavyweight division. When this wave of fighters, the Tyson Fury, the Joshuas, and the Wilders are gone, he's going to be the next one if he stays focused.
And he's got plenty of time, too. 21, plenty of time. They got to bring him slowly, each fight learn from, and get better as he goes along. And sparring with different people as well, like he has.
The main sparring partner for Tyson Fury, the last 2 camps. And they asked him, he said, look, I can't tell you anything what happens. It's supposed to stay in the camp, but I do believe I held my own.
Yeah, well,
quality.
Tyson Fury speaks highly of him, says he's the next coming. And that's a great thing to say about a newcomer coming up, especially a young kid like Anderson.
We've got more heavyweight action coming your way,
The
and we're
ugly
going to get the
belt.
official particulars from Jimmy Lennon. But we've got Robert Helenius, Adam Kontski coming up next.
Oof, coming up
Kontski has
next.
had Nordic nightmares for a
Coming up
year and a
next.
half. That's the Nordic nightmare. That's Kontski.
Ooh.
Going to come in with a beard this time around. Kontski was undefeated and looking for a title shot when he got upended in his home borough of Brooklyn by the man from
You hear me?
Brooklyn.
I hear you, Big
Coming
Mike.
up
You're
next,
back.
Helenius, a full 6'7", 246. Hits like a tree trunk.
Katie Forbes in the building. Really?
Jared Anderson singing his
Apparently,
own
there's a
tune.
photo
He's
of
earned it.
her
Let's
and
go to the
Cena,
ring
bro.
and get the
Okay.
official.
Surfacing the internet. I don't know if you heard about that or not. Like, Katie Forbes has a photo, right? You know the New York New York Comic Con, right? So John Cena was there, right? Apparently, so was
Yeah.
Katie Forbes. There's a photo of Katie Forbes like in a bikini with John Cena.
With John Cena.
And John Cena's wearing that NFT shirt and shit.
6'4", 245.
Good for him. My man, yeah. You know, think about it. If Cena really wanted to, bro, you know. If Cena really wanted to.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, look at that punch, bro. You missed it, bro. You missed it, bro. Jay
Not as
Anderson
much.
put the brakes on this. Look. Boom. Oh. Look at the mouthpiece.
And Anderson, here we see right
Get
here,
that-
threw the
look
jab,
at that,
didn't
Mike.
land it,
Boom.
landed. His opponent landed a good shot right there. Before he could
Yeah, I
even
told
recover,
you he was gonna lose.
landed
Oh,
another shot right there on the
he
chin.
fucked up. He broke
That's
his
why you
jaw.
saw the legs go like that, and I love it because Anderson recognized that good shot right there. Little bit of space, another shot right there, and you saw Anderson start to close in and start to try to finish the fight, and he did get the finish.
And he almost
Yeah, go ahead, Lennox.
no, I was saying he almost knocked the mouthpiece out of his mouth.
No shit.
Bayless, I thought it was good awareness. Did not like the way, even though that big man was standing there, he was standing there ready.
Good
to
on him,
take
though,
it.
bro. Good for him.
Yeah, he got
Good
in,
for him,
he
bro.
could read.
Yeah.
Look, and again, I pointed out on the tail of the tape, I said, this is a showcase for Jared Anderson. This is not a massive test. However, he's 21 years old. There's a level of progression. This is a showcase on a pay-per-view. And Jared Anderson passes this test and passes it easily. Let's go upstairs to Kate Abdo.
Okay, well, we are now one fight closer to the fight that the world has been waiting for.
Oh,
Tyson
finally?
Fury and Deontay Wilder are going to settle the score.
Damn, Mike. One fight away, bro. After this, it's the big fight, bro.
Going to take you inside the arena.
Can't wait, bro.
Wow.
Inside the Oval Arena for a while.
They listen to Big Mike. Yeah, man. I'm going to do it for Big Mike, yo.
Deontay Wilder battle for the third time, but for all the delays and the scares,
I hope he does it for me. Give me some of that purse money.
How we got
Yeah.
here, Max, those first and second fights.
Well,
You know how much both fighters are getting?
Vladimir Klitschko, to
Shitload of
gain
money.
recognition as champion that had a lot of personal problems, stepped away from the game in adapted.
Rumor is,
Hey, Wilder, we're on
rumor
the
is that
Wilder, Fury had been off for
Okay,
several
take that back.
years.
Wilder's getting.
Fight totally
Huh?
outboxed Wilder
Two
for
more
all
fights,
but
then
two
we're gonna
moments
get
in
the
that
fight.
fight. One, a moment where Wilder hit him with that left hook and dropped him,
Apparently
and the
they're all
other in the
heavyweights, bro.
12th round, Wilder
That's the
needed
only
to come up with
positive, bro.
something big, and he did. Very few heavyweights would get up from that shot,
Yeah.
but
You hear me,
Clayton Fury did get up, and when he got up, everyone assumed he won the decision.
No, I can't turn the stream down.
Tyson Fury thought, okay, I'm going to have to knock this guy out. Went to Kronk Gym to
Oh,
learn
yeah, word.
how.
God damn
When
it.
guys switch trainers saying they're going to pick up a whole new style, that's usually an excuse for their performance in the first fight. Guys don't change their strikes that quickly. Tyson Fury did. A totally different fighter. He meant
So what I was saying is, it's all heavyweight fights, dude.
was not content. Insisted on
Yeah.
You hear what I said, bro?
Yeah, it's all
Heavyweight fights.
you said it's all heavyweight. Yeah, it's all heavyweight fights. I heard you.
Making sure. I'm gonna play. I gotta put some sound. All right. God damn it.
All right.
Her fight because who's better to get in the ring?
You hear that?
One another, but one another.
never much more than a 3 or a 4 to 1 underdog.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
All right, you still hear me though, right?
I'm good.
You hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Making sure, pal.
Special and spectacular results. Only one trilogy, in fact, in the last 100 years, had the lineal heavyweight title on the line in all 3 fights.
Well,
Floyd
the
Patterson
lineal
lost his
heavyweight
title to
title.
Maya Hansen. He later
Floyd
avenged that
Patterson?
loss twice. Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier met in 3 memorable battles, including the fight of the century and the thriller in Manila. And then nearly 30 years ago, we had Vanderbilt.
Oh, I remember that fight. Riddick Bowe. Remember the fan guy, bro?
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali also left the 10 minutes 2 out of 3 times. This trilogy, Tyson 1-0 with 1 even. There have been a handful, right, of memorable trilogies in the heavyweight division, but one clearly stands out, I think, amongst the rest, right? Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, some of the biggest events, not just in boxing, but in sports, period.
Yeah, along
How's the
with
game, Mike?
Lewis and Schmeling rematch. Ali Frazier won.
Pretty good. So, well, I don't know yet. I haven't played. I'm just creating a character right now.
Oh, look at that. Muhammad Ali, pal. Joe Frazier.
Was that? Was Frazier won?
Ali Frazier won, yeah,
Frazier
pal.
Ali won. Yeah, those iconic shorts from Frazier.
The red shorts, bro.
Kind of political factions and produced a classic. Ali tried to rope-a-dope Joe Frazier before he ever tried it against George Foreman. That backfired.
Oh, he got
and
dropped.
Joe Frazier hit him with his signature left hook in the 15th round. Ali somehow managed to get up and finish the fight on his feet. Frazier won. Sort of like what happened, a little bit like what happened in the first fight here. Wilder knocked down Fury. Fury got up. In the second fight, Ali dominated. He hit Frazier on the way in with combinations, and when Frazier would get in, he would tie him up or Ali would move away. And Ali won that fight. I don't know if you could say comfortably. Frazier never made it comfortable.
Oh, man. Here we go, pal.
It was the widest margin of the 3 fights. Then the thriller in Manila. The title on the line again.
Well,
the
if you got ESPN Plus,
now
you
Frazier.
can watch
Yeah,
this fight.
This was a title fight. Ali had beaten Foreman.
Word.
And the thought was
That's what I have to ask. Can you watch the fight?
finished. So Ali really
Oh, yeah, these
prepared
fights,
for
of
the
course.
best version of Frazier. That was a big mistake.
course.
Ali said after this fight it was the closest he ever came to death. Frazier's power.
To be fair, that's when his career should have ended, though, bro.
The towel after the 14th round.
Yeah.
The brutal fight maybe in the history of boxing. And that may be Wilder's best chance tonight also. If Tyson Fury, based on what happened in the second fight, is underestimating Deontay Wilder.
You know what Andre Ward says it best. Rematches are about adjustments, not big adjustments, but small adjustments. The adjustments by Tyson Fury in the second fight, he comes out, he demolishes Deontay Wilder because he changes his corner. Now what do we look at? We see Deontay Wilder has changed his corner. We're going to see the adjustments that he's able to make. If he's able to implement everything that he's done in camp, he may look up and win this fight.
Well, you know what? The Gypsy King has been in the building for a few minutes now. Bernardo Osuna caught up with Tyson Fury in the lineal heavyweight championship.
Apparently, Deontay has not made the building yet.
Really?
Apparently.
Deontay Wilder. How does this feel?
Most like big fights, the world's biggest stage, they all feel the same.
You
Bigger
think
ring,
he wussing out?
all the cameras lights and action.
No, I don't think so.
It's like a pantomime show. It's Broadway, but it's in Las Vegas. So yeah, we're ready for a show now, and all the hard work's been done.
That Vegas traffic, though.
Fight.
Now, there's been a postponement. How did COVID affect you? How do you use it to get better for this fight?
I didn't really need to use it to get better for the fight, to be honest. I'm 33 years old. I've been training all my life, so if I need an extra few weeks to prepare for a man, then I ain't really the legendary champion I thought I am. You know, I can be ready on 3 weeks' notice for a fight, any fight, as long as I'm in shape, which I always am anyway, because I train twice a day, 6 days a week. But I'm ready to do 3 weeks of start. I'm ready to go. COVID didn't really affect me too much, to be fair. I've had it twice now. The first time was a lot more severe than the second time. The first time I lost my smell and taste. The second time I still had taste and smell. I just popped on a load of COVID tests.
Appreciate your time, Tyson. Look
Lower the volume, Mike. Lower the boom, Mike.
Good stuff. Thank you very much.
There he is, Mike.
Ooh. Oh, he's in there. Oh. It's a nice suit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, why they got that next to him though?
What are you talking about,
Can't
bro?
read the face. You don't
What are
see
you
the
talking
face
about?
recognition?
Whoa, the Photoshop
You
I
don't
just
see
put in
that?
there. I know, I see it, but I
Yeah.
just put
You did that.
yeah, man. I told you, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
Your mental energy for 3 years now. Do you think that gets harder to deal with time?
That's crazy, bro.
It hasn't been difficult. I think that the get back, the wanting to revenge his loss and right all of his wrongs.
Damn, yo. That's his wife?
On the other side, you got Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's his lady. I thought she was gonna leave him after the second fight, because that's when they were public with their dating.
Would you blame him, bro? Would you blame her?
Nevertheless, these guys again,
No,
know that there's no better.
I don't blame her at all.
To get in the ring with that. So I
Deontay Wilder slander since the second fight. Like, oh, he can't box. No, Deontay Wilder has a style that works for him. He was in with a guy 40 pounds bigger who also boxes better. But Deontay Wilder's ego is what's made him special as much as his right hand. He sees himself as a champion, and he's going to have to.
And that's a long walk, bro. I couldn't do it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If I'm a fighter, bro, I'm not making that long walk and all. We better give me a fucking little carpet or something.
Brought to you by FanDuel. Adam Kontski is a -225 favorite to gain revenge.
Yeah.
Helenius, who is a +172 underdog. The public is expecting a Kontski knockout, given the +100 odds, as you can see. Fury and Wilder, they are back in the ring tonight to complete their epic trilogy.
Look at that money. Damn, bro. There I go again.
$5 to win $150 cash online. Sign up and place your bet before it gets too late to do that. Listen, last
That's
March
crazy.
was a fight away from fighting for the heavyweight title, a prize that no Polish fighter has ever won. But Robert Helenius turned that dream into a Nordic nightmare. Now the two will meet again. Will fortunes reverse, or will history repeat itself?
Brooklyn's own Adam Kontski will take on Robert Helenius. Hard right hand and another hard right hand. Oh! Helenius puts Kontski down.
Last year, Adam Kontski was knocking on the door of the elite. In heavyweight boxing, dreams can turn on a single punch. Robert Helenius taught Kontski that the hard way. The Nordic Nightmare handed Kontski his first defeat.
Robert Helenius has stopped Adam Kontski. Absolute stunner.
Ooh.
Now these two meet again. The title shot in the winner's future. Once a colossal underdog, Helenius hopes to become the first Swede since Ingo Johansson become heavyweight champ. Kontski is out to prove that his only defeat is just a bump in the road to bigger things.
You think so, Mike?
In this high-risk sequel,
I don't think so.
Bump in the road,
Bump
pal.
in the road.
Small bump in the
Yeah,
road. You know
small
what?
little bump.
Hey, that's what Anthony Joshua said, bro. Small bump in the road, pal.
Yeah.
That's what Deontay Wilder said last time.
6'7", 246. I'm gonna mark him up.
Yeah.
By the way, he's 8 pounds heavier than he was for the first matchup with Kontski. He is now 37 years old. Kontski is 32. He is 6'3", 258. That is 7 pounds lighter than the first fight with Helenius, which is the only loss of his career. By the way, Kontski was 266 against Chris Arreola. He's not the body beautiful, but he will throw. Main event, of course, is the heavyweight championship of the world, but this should be an outstanding rematch. Let's go to the ring. And Jimmy Lennon Jr.
At least they're already in the ring, Mike.
Well, fans from the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, at least.
Heavyweight attraction
They
presented
need to do that. They need to do that for the main event.
Nah.
Like how they did Dynamite this past Wednesday. All of them in a ring. It's much exciting. It's much more exciting.
Boxing champion presentation, and it is sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. Introducing our 3 judges.
Did you see Rampage yesterday, Mike?
Patricia Morse Jarman.
No, that's unfortunately I didn't. I was too tired from work. I got home at like 9:45, so I missed SmackDown and Rampage.
The CM Punk versus Daniel Garcia match, bro. That kid for 23 years old to hang in there with CM Punk. I'm a fan, bro. That kid at the present is the future of pro wrestling, bro. For AEW. I'm just correct myself here.
258 pounds with a record of
Cool, I'll check it out. I'll check it out later.
15 wins coming by way of knockout.
Babyface from Brooklyn.
the exciting
Well, I've seen that
world
fight before
contender,
in Brooklyn.
introducing
So remember I
Adam
told you about the fight that I went to with my friend Jonathan, right?
Kobski.
I told you that. So
Yeah.
once the show was over, this was like the dark fight per se.
Fighting out of the red corner in this 12-round attraction, wearing white trunks
If you get
with
what I'm
black
saying.
trim, hailing from
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Islands in Finland. He weighed in at 246 pounds. His record stands at 30 wins, 3 losses, with 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the battle-proven world-ranked contender known as the Nordic Nightmare. Introducing Robert Helenius.
There you go, Robert Helenius, bro.
And referee in charge.
Oh, they're all bald. Look at that. All bald referees. Holy shit. All ball referees.
Sorrentino. Sorrentino.
Well, it looks like garbage man, bro. It's like Carl Anderson. Like,
Well, it could be sport coat off for this.
it's like the Lance Archer cut off his braid, bro.
Kontski, again, was being mentioned as an opponent for the top heavyweights. He wasn't
Yeah.
Like Bray Wyatt, like a ball Bray Wyatt.
All that derailed by the Nordic Nightmare. So, yes, he's had Nordic Nightmares looking just like that the past year and a half. So much on the line. Helenius, Andre, limited, but will hit you like a truck.
Yeah, the challenge
Nah,
for him
nah,
tonight
bro.
is to show that the first fight wasn't a
Mr.
fluke.
Cleaning, Mr. Clean in the room. Here we go.
He throws more punches than any other heavyweight in the world. He throws, he lands, he averages 80.
Mind you, when he was fighting, bro, in Brooklyn, hella Polish flags were out there, bro, in full effect.
You have to watch what's coming back the other side.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Defense in the last fight was.
Oh, so an uppercut?
By Helenius already.
He's hurt already.
Kontski, yeah,
It's already hurt.
And by the way, Kontski was leading in that fight. He had outlanded Helenius 78-35 through 3 rounds. So it's not like he was getting beaten from pillar to post in that fight. He just got knocked out in the 4th round. But here, he gets hurt right away.
Yeah, but the problem is now Helenius has more confidence. He knows he can do it, so he believes. He didn't have this belief going into the first fight. I'm not saying he wasn't confident, but he didn't know if he could do it. He knows that he can knock him out, so it's good. His mentality is a lot different going into the second fight.
Plus, he's been training with Deontay, so that's got to give him a lot of spirit, knowing that he's boxing against one of the best fighters in the world.
But Helenius was no stiff. He had earlier in his career, he had wins over Sam Peter, Sergei Lyhovich, Derek Chisora in 3 state bouts. Now, a lot of those guys were, over the hill at the time, but that's still 3 straight. Sam Peter, Lyhovich, Chisora. Chisora's still fighting.
Helenius is doing the right thing. He didn't go crazy when he hurt Kontski. He stayed behind the jab. He knows he's got 12 rounds.
The 1-2.
No rush. He's doing the right thing.
Jab.
Kontski, when he comes in, he can't receive any shots. He's got to move that head or block the punches.
I mentioned that Kontski throws 83 punches per round. That is double the heavyweight average. His work rate, by the way, up until recently, was the 3rd best in the entire sport. He was trailing only Roman Gonzalez, Chocolatito, and Leo Santa Cruz. Think about that.
But it's a little tough now, Brian, because he's been hurt and he's been stopped. So he doesn't have that same, desire to open
I don't
up
think it's
because
gonna last long, bro.
And then he got caught early.
He got caught right away.
Already, so
no, you're right.
He's not letting those shots go.
No.
Like
You're right. Helenius already looks more confident. Good body shot there by Kontski.
Kontski has to beat the confidence out of Helenius. It's not going to come easy.
And he's got to put more pressure on him as well, push him up against the ropes, because what he does is if he boxes this from a long range, Helenius has the leverage of power that can hurt Kontski.
And Lennox, just as you say that, you see the right hand. Talk about
leverage.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Again, he is landing, he is fully planted.
Oh no, Mike, it's over.
In bad trouble already on the ropes.
I thought it was a bump in the road for Babyface. What's going on?
A little bump in the road, like
Come on, Babyface.
Nightmare, bro.
Final 10 seconds.
He's turning his Babyface into Squidward.
It's Squid Game?
No.
No, the episode where, the episode he got hit, where he did like plastic surgery on him, right?
What was expected in the first round? It was all Helenius.
Yeah.
Where's the bucket?
Where's the bucket, pal? Oh, good. That about to get so shoved.
I need you to get your head movement going, kid. You're not moving your head.
I need you coming in with head movement and feints.
Right.
Coming in at one height. I need you coming in behind feints and head movement and snapping that jab. You're leaning in too much. Stop leaning in. Step when you jab. Get that double jab working. I need head movement. Take another step.
Go sip.
Robert Helenius, a whole different fighter, and Andre, to your
Look
point,
at that,
a
look.
very confident
Oh.
fighter. To your point, Lennox, hitting with leverage.
Yes.
That was a smooth 1-2 right there from Helenius. He didn't load up.
Helenius-
He hurt him, and then he followed up and really battered Kontski until that bell rang.
Round number 2, the first round, 29-11. Punches landed in favor of Robert Helenius. Again, that was not happening in that first fight. It was Kontski through the first 3, outlanding Helenius, and then he got caught in the 4th round.
But fellas, here's the problem. Kontski knows one style: press forward and punch. But when you're running into shots and you're getting hurt, what do? He doesn't have a plan B, so he's in a tough spot right now.
You know what, Andre, too, to what you said, I don't see the same spirit in Kontski right now, not the same fighting aura.
That was partially broken in their last fight, and then he got whatever was left was broken again in these first couple rounds. He was reminded of that last fight immediately. That was the right thing from Helenius.
Let me tell you, both eyes are swollen up by Kontski, and this is bad right now. So he's got to make a move right now. He can't allow this fight to go any further into the round.
Kontski trying there with the body shots, but you're right, his eyes are closing up already. We're in the 2nd round. And this is Kontski, the same man that broke CompuBox records for most punches thrown and landed against Chris Arreola. So he's usually very sturdy, throws his hands, and there he goes, gets to work. Good hook there.
Good hook there, Mike. Look at that.
Helenius looks slightly hurt. Fascinating fight. Kontski showing some spunk.
I like the response from Kontski.
I love how Tyson's like, he's not even entertained by this fight, yo.
And accepting what Helenius
Look at Fury's. Look at Fury's face,
He's
too.
taking a nap.
No folks are giving. No folks
That's
are
why I
giving.
think
Here.
he's just gonna mop.
These fucking jobbers.
He's gonna mollywop that dude.
Imagine if you lose, though, bro.
He's gonna.
Go
If he
mollywop.
loses, then cool. I mean, he loses what, the lineal? He loses the lineal championship, and what other
All the
championship
belts.
he has?
All the belts. I think all the belts.
Oh, he has all the belts. Huh?
Well, except whatever the
Okay.
shit that Joshua had. Well, he had the WBC and the lineal.
Helenius needs to get back in control of this fight. He doesn't want to fight her.
Mind you, Joshua had all the belts. That was Ushlik. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have to get a sandwich after this fight.
Yeah.
Again, brought in as an opponent. He's 36 years old. Kontski was the guy on
He
the
pumped him in
rise.
the ass.
But the way Helenius finished that fight, once he knocked Kontski down, the first knockdown was ruled a slip, and it was not. Knocked him down again, but he chased him pillar to post, Andre, to finish off Kontski. It's a hellacious finisher.
That's what you got to do. If your opponent is hurt, you go in for the finish, and that's what Helenius did.
Nice 1-2 there by Helenius. Again, you see a wide discrepancy in the punches landed already. Kontski showing a little more fight, having a little more success in this round.
That left eye is a problem, and is going to continue to be a problem.
And Helenius knows that too, because he's, Kontski's blinking. And
You might as well know that even broken. He breathes
for that
over
eye.
him.
You wonder how much he's going to be able to see. That eye's closed.
That dude's eye is done
Cool.
already.
It's Rap City, pal.
Champion Deontay Wilder. Let's listen in.
The T-Mobile Arena, Deontay, the mantra has been the reinvention, the reintroduction of Deontay Wilder. What does that mean when you step into the ring tonight?
It means everything. It means what all I've been training for, everything I've been preparing for the last 20 months, the sacrifice, the dedication, the heartaches and pain. Somebody got to pay for this. It wasn't free.
In terms of the first fight,
Yeah, his
to the
shape
second
up
fight,
looks
the first
nice,
rounds
bro.
were drastically different. What is particularly key for you?
Yo, who has a bigger hairline? Him or LeBron?
Shape up costs like $200.
Throughout the remaining of
He has a better hairline. LeBron has no hairline.
the storm. Like I
Shit.
said before, when I'm calm, I'm able to make better decision making. When I'm not calm, my mind is clouded.
You know what, bro? If they really want to do something crazy, bro, at WrestleMania, dude, him and Big E as a tag team, bro.
We're ready for anything that he brings to us.
Yeah, if he wins. You think they'd just drop Tyson Fury like that, like he wasn't even a part of that?
Pay for that suit. Look at that suit. Looking good. Coming in and seemed calm. Right,
Yeah.
Deontay, that does look like a good state of mind, don't you think?
Let me tell you, being calm is half of the battle.
Well, about to place my bet, bro. Look, place my bet on.
Less nervous energy you're using up.
Kontski trying to move his head, moving in on Robert Helenius. Helenius rocked and rolled Kontski in that opening round. He's closed one eye, now working on the other. There's a hard right hand. When Helenius can step back and throw that right hand, straight entree or uppercut, wow, that hurts.
Man, that was 5 clean shots from Helenius. A 1-2, a right hand, and then a right upper. And Kontski took it well, but he can't keep taking those kind of shots.
Helenius does look like a whole new fighter. And there's Deontay Wilder again, looking to reclaim his heavyweight championship, looking sharp coming in, saying all the right things. We'll see if he was able to do all the right things in the gym where it matters. And we'll be closely watching his work rate early on. Throwing jabs. Tyson Fury's going to make him miss. But he continue to work.
Kontski, keep those hands high, protect that eye, and try to stay close to Helenius, where he doesn't really like to work. He'll throw some punches inside, but that's not really where he wants to be. That's where Kontski wants to be. He can protect the eye, preserve the body a little bit, and also get off his own shots. He needs to keep pressing forward.
You're right, because he has to stay close, because at a distance is at a disadvantage.
Real fighter, real fighter.
Like
Here
I
we go.
said, Helenius control his left and his right from a distance, and he
Yeah,
looks for it.
HOGAN.
And he, every once in a while he throws an uppercut where Kontski, keeps his head down.
Come on,
and
Kanowski.
gets caught.
You're right, Lennox, when he is able to get in the pocket, and that is pretty far away for a normal human. But if Helenius can stand back, plant, and throw from a distance, you can feel the cutting power of Helenius.
79-inch reach.
And that's where he feels. Helenius feels comfortable from the outside. He doesn't want to be pressured against the ropes.
Look at this, southpaw briefly, now moves back to orthodox. By the way, Kontski's wife, Justina, is due to give birth any day. The due date for the baby is October 12th. But there are many speculating here in Las Vegas, hey, your mind's got to be on other things. Is it on the fight? And look, we've all been through it. We all have children. It is something that is on your mind. There's
Right,
no
but
question.
that's what makes fighters so special, is they're resilient. They can compartmentalize some of the most craziest things in their personal life, and even beautiful things like having a baby, to get the job done. So I don't think that's going to be a distraction. If anything, it's going to be motivation.
Well, maybe
This guy taking the beating. Oh.
His feet are wobbled. He cannot see that eye, but now Helenius looks hurt.
Oh, no. You got punch in the PP, bro.
Kontski was wobbled. And now Helenius is
Mike,
Dang,
see this,
he's
bro?
angry.
Disqualifying,
Yeah,
man.
he got punched in the wahoo.
In the Wahoo McDaniel, all right, pal. Let's see the replay, Mike. Look.
Here it is again.
Oh.
Shot. That hurt Helenius clearly. He's not a guy that.
Multiple shots.
Right in the popo.
Right in the grapefruit, pal. All right, Jackson Riker, let's do this.
Right in the chicken McNuggets. Huh?
Right in the freaking chicken tender, pal.
Let's go back earlier in the round. Again, these guys landing with thudding force, especially Helenius.
And here you see Helenius coming in with a straight right as Kontski's coming in and getting catch and getting caught with an uppercut as well.
Yo, that shit's swollen, bro.
And here you see Helenius concerned about his eye a little bit, and he gets caught. This is where you got, and he's wobbled a little bit.
Oh.
You got to keep your hands.
You're not focused on the fight, pal.
So Kontski was hurt. He was
giving it to him.
Trying to recover.
He might turn to fill up now, right?
Recover and hopefully turn this thing around.
Kontski has landed fewer punches in each round, 11, 9, and then 8. He's been hurt a number of times.
That dude eye, dude. That dude eye.
Can we agree? Can we agree something though? Can we agree, bro? AJ beat both guys, bro.
From a distance, it's just hard. It's not the velocity.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury might go with these two guys. Oh, Deontay in 3 with these two guys.
Double impact because Kontski comes in so hard and without any defense, so everything lands flush right on the chin.
Plus, he's making the punch. He's receiving a harder punch because he's coming in. He's coming in, and the punch is coming towards him. They crash together. more power.
That's what I'm saying.
And I tell you, Kontski, by the way, just in terms of work rate, again, he averages 83 punches around. He's about 50 punches around in this fight. Completely different. Obviously, styles make fights. That right hand landed on the chin.
Oh.
Helenius.
Just not a lot on it, though.
A jab there, Mike.
Kontski is normally non-stop action. He was against Chris. And I mentioned they broke heavyweight records in that fight. Punches landed, punches thrown. But a vastly different Kontski here tonight. He's eating.
Oh, he's getting jabbed up, bro.
The best thing you can do after you stop a fighter is to hurt them early and to remind them.
Good question, Mike. Are these guys in the game coming up?
Let them know that was not a fluke, that was real, and that's what Helenius is doing.
I don't think so.
Even though he'll have,
They got a lot of fighters though.
You know, Lennox, one thing you said in that first fight, I watched it back this week, you said, hey, as a heavyweight, if you just perfect a few punches, you can be pretty good. And that's what Helenius has done.
Oh, yeah. He's perfected the jab and the left right. Those are his sweet punches. And I like his uppercut, too.
Another right hand there. Yeah, he's not Riddick Bowe, right? It's like who you beat in the Olympics. He'll have this whole arsenal and repertoire, but what he throws is real. Another right hand lands from Helenius.
Helenius can't forget the body. He landed a few body shots early on. There you go.
Oh,
that's the shot
It's
right
like a
there.
gunshot, bro.
Really slow Kontski down.
That hurt just to watch. Thudding right hand to the body.
Not only slow him down, that will bring Kontski's hands down so he can get a better punch at his face.
Kontski just doesn't look good. I mean, beaten down already. Look, the eye obviously changes the equation, but he's getting hit with clean shots from a very big man.
Yeah, the referee has to keep a good eye on Kontski.
I think he's making it to the next round, bro.
Because he's a tough guy. He's taking a lot of punishment early, and there's a long way to go.
Plus, he's showing.
He's losing though, big time.
Yeah, big guy ain't winning, bro. Come on.
And that just makes Helenius throw more punches because he realizes the punches are affecting him, and he's bothered by them.
Final seconds here, round 4. Adam Kontski, Robert Helenius. We've got another heavyweight bout coming up next. Young heavyweights, head-to-head, both undefeated. Efe Ajagba and Frank Sanchez, all leading up. Wild shots there, but the main event
Like you should need, bro.
is
Right
the
back there, bro.
heavyweight championship of the world, and both men are here. Tyson Fury, the heavyweight, still undefeated.
Hold it down, all right?
Tyson just chilling, bro. Why is he just chilling right now?
Deontay Wilder still suited up and looking swank.
And looking swank.
I'm getting both fingers. Yesterday we saw one. Back to this one. Helenius with the power every time Kontski tries to come in.
Yeah, Helenius just has to put it out there. He doesn't even have to throw it hard because Kontski comes in so hard and he's reckless with his defense that Helenius just lands flush shots. And again, the impact is doubled because Kontski just comes in the way that he does, straight ahead, no special effects. His chin is on a platter, and Helenius just keeps it simple and basic.
You know, if you haven't seen Adam Kontski before, you might think, oh, come on, the guy's not in shape. He's not. The normal Adam Kontski is soft-spoken, mild. He's never had the most impressive physique, but he can box and he can fight.
Yes, he can.
Andre, if you've seen somebody blinking in front of you, finding it difficult to see out of your eye, what would you do?
I'm going to go overtime. I'm going to try to target that eye as much as I can with the jab and the right hand ASAP.
Round 5, Brian Kenny here ringside with Lennox Lewis, former heavyweight champion of the world, Andre Ward, former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world. Gold medal table here, except for me. You got 7. I'll take your bronze, Lennox. You got one.
Gotta go over the broadcast.
Thank you, Andre.
What the fuck? Get over there.
Oh wow.
Get over there. Come here. 1 point low blow. 1 point
Now
low blow.
Ruiz takes
1
that point.
point low blow. You got to stop it. Stop it. Keep
Helenius
punches
was
up.
irate.
Keep your mouth shut, okay?
Ruiz said before.
He keeps punching them in the nuts. I don't understand it.
Upset. You can understand.
What's a fight? So if Helenius is mad, handle your business, let your hands go, and get this fight over.
Watch it again. Yeah, I mean that's ridiculous. How
Yeah.
that is. What's that?
Yeah, that seemed like, let me give you a shot while the ref can't see, but the ref did see.
That's some nonsense. Good hard right hand by Helenius on the way in. Helenius is hurt. Yes, is just desperate. We haven't seen him fight dirty before. He usually doesn't do that, but he's a desperate man tonight.
Brian, he's looking for a way out, and Helenius needs to help him on the way out.
Oh, good hard uppercut. Helenius in terrific shape. Came in lighter here tonight. We don't even have to hear from Larry Hazard. Larry goes all four, obviously, for Helenius, 40-36, as Helenius looks like he is just moments away from stopping this fight and stopping Kontski.
I'm in the corner of Helenius. I say, son, let your hands go. Bite down on your mouth guard. He's going to try to throw one desperate shot, so be aware of that. But get this fight over with, and let's go home.
By the way, Kontski has never had a point deducted from him. Again, he's been a very clean fighter, but he's in bad shape here, and I guess he's just trying to do something. It's unfortunate, but he's not. That's very uncharacteristic of Kontski.
Yeah, Kontski cannot be from a distance right now because he's going to be pot-shotted. Helenius can just line him up and throw that left, right, like he's doing because he knows Kontski's having eye trouble right now.
Good uppercut again. Helenius is making that uppercut much more of a weapon. The straight right hand has always been there. There's one. That rocks Kontski. He looks for the uppercut again, and he's got Kontski moving back, and he's hurt. Ruiz taking a closer look.
Oh, my God. He's teeing off. He's teeing off. He needs to
be wounded.
Ref's got to take a close look. He can't be a spectator when these punches start flying. He's got to take a close look.
It's a big man hitting him. Helenius 6'7", 246. By the way, 8 pounds lighter than the first fight. He's in tremendous shape. You can tell.
Spectator when these punches start flying. He's got to take a close look.
It's a big man hitting him. Helenius 6'7", 246. By the way, 8 pounds lighter than the first fight. He's in tremendous shape. You can tell. And look at the punches, just nice and fluid, letting the big wood fly. Looking for that one shot now to put him out.
Yeah, the referee's looking closely at Kontski.
You know, you do have to wonder, to your point, Andre Ward, you have to wonder, all right, how will the next few rounds go for Kontski? Is it going to get better? It doesn't look ugly. It does not look like it.
It's uglier. It's not going to get any better.
Let's get a little more Heidi.
Yeah, I was just down speaking to the ringside physician who is making his way up to the referee, Celestino Ruiz, and he told the referee to keep your eye on that eye because I don't like it. He can't see the punches coming, and this might be it, guys.
Yeah, they're looking in very closely now. Look, the first line of defense is your own corner. And I guess not. Celestino Ruiz collecting the scorecards now. So, look, they're going to let this go. But again, Andre, look, this was controversial in Wilder. Are they going to stop this? This happened in Wilder Fury 2, where it was controversial with Mark Freeland throwing in the towel. Both of you thought that should be stopped, and you get that feeling here. Will it get better for Kontski?
No, it won't.
I don't think so.
It won't, and I think the referee knows that as well. So he's going to pay close attention to this, and I think, you know, when it comes to Helenius, this is where you step it up, knowing that this is, you know, that Kontski has no other choice but to, you know, go mad.
Adam Kontski in desperate territory, down on the cards, being outlanded. You see right there, 113-46. It's not close. And Helenius isn't out there just snapping out a light jab. He hits you with hard, thudding shots.
Kontski's not some devastating one-punch knockout artist. He's a volume guy, so you got to keep that in mind as well.
That's a good point. And the eye, all of it goes into the equation. But again, the corner is the first line of defense, then the referee, the doctor as well, if they're looking closely. But this is a high-level heavyweight fight. Again, it's not a 4-rounder, a 6-rounder, not a pro debut. If it was a different fight, they'd stop it. But that's not where we're at. We're just the world-class, if it's not top 10, top 15 level.
I think one more big shot and onslaught from Helenius, and this fight may be stopped because the referee's taking a very close look at Kontski.
Kontski hasn't really thrown any punches.
Tries there, but it's not a lot on him.
He's discouraged.
Yeah.
He's busted up, and he's fatigued.
At the same time, yeah. And Andre, you're right. And Helenius is revitalized. He's that win just made him a very different guy. Digs in with a body shot.
That body shot didn't help either.
Again, Helenius came in and he thought he had a great camp last time out. No one really believed him that he could pull off the upset. He, along with Johan Lindstrom, his trainer, they were telling us in Brooklyn, no, we know you're going to see something special, and they were right. This Helenius is even better.
Confident.
Yes, please come back.
Well, after you beat a guy, you got to be confident. You got to come back in this fight and say, "Hey, I beat him the first time. I can do it again."
Didn't just beat him; he knocked him out.
Yeah, but he came out with force. I agree with you. The way he came out.
They're still fighting.
We're just continuing that.
Yes. But
That's crazy.
Friggin', yeah, dude is just going. They teeing off on that dude though.
Just giving Kontski a slow beating right now.
I'm sure if the ref doesn't see nothing from Kontski, he's going to stop it.
Well, he hasn't seen anything. I'm wondering what is it going to take for this fight to be stopped. I mean, every time.
Got my sandwich here, man. I got chicken breast with cheese, mayo, mustard, bro.
Which is, it's a tough spot to be in if you're a referee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I think that's what Celestino Ruiz is saying. He is calling it off. It's over.
Fight's over, dude. He low blowed him again too while you were gone.
I didn't know if he was stopping it to stop it as a TKO, or if it was a DQ, a disqualification. Bernardo, what are you hearing?
Celestino Ruiz told him, that's it, I'm stopping it at a disqualification. Then he went over to the judge and said disqualification after that low blow. But it was supposed to be stopped regardless.
All right, I didn't even see that low shot. Did he hit him low again on the way in?
Well, think of it like this. Would you rather be stopped or would you rather be
Yeah, I don't know what's better or worse, but either way, the Nordic Nightmare is dancing. All right, there it is. Ruiz saw it, and look, he gave him. He took a point away. Third time around, he says that's it. Helenius looks to him, and I guess that was it.
Sometimes you can't tell intent, but the type of shots that Kontski has been landing low, it's clear to see that these are intentional low blows. He's looking for a way out. He doesn't want to go out on his back. He doesn't want to be stopped, so he'd rather get disqualified.
Yeah, I agree with that totally.
Yeah, not a decent job by Celestino Ruiz. That's a tough spot, but at a certain point, and look at there, Johan Lindstrom. Come on, take off that mask. Let him take off the mask. Look, that's tremendous because there's a guy, 37 years old, Lennox, and he is.
Why did he say that?
What? I mean, he did a good job.
What?
He said, "Take off the mask." Tell him to take off that mask.
Which is great jabs and great body punches as well.
Again, he stunned the world last.
He was trying to take off his mask.
Certainly, this time around, confidence, aura, spirit, and. Right, yeah, look, his ability. Like, he showed a different repertoire. It looked different. It looked harder.
He showed the repertoire was body punches, uppercuts, jabs, and overhand rights.
And just an awful night for Kontski right there. Again, driven to desperation. Hitting Helenius low. His career derailed by
He probably thought he was Andrew Galata, bro.
Then we went into the shutdown, so we had to wait an awfully long time. By the way, all these fights were
who is that?
So they all had to wait for the main event. They had to wait for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury to be ready to go. So they have waited a long time. So is Helenius. He's jubilant.
Andrew Galata,
difficult night.
Former heavyweight fighter.
Let's hear from the ring.
From Poland.
Jimmy Lennon Jr.
His thing was he always do stupid shit, like gets disqualified and this and whatnot, right? So when he fought Riddick Bowe, they fought like 2 times, I think it was, right? The first time they fought MSG, this was when Bowe was champion. This is when Bowe was the champion. They fought at MSG in 96. And the first time they fought MSG, you gotta think about this too, right? 96 MSG, you have the Polish people supporting Andrew Galata. And of course, you have the Americans, the African Americans supporting Riddick Bowe. There's alcohol involved. You have a combination for, shit to get down. So when Galata low blowed Bowe twice in that fight, the referee stopped the fight, disqualification, and then there was mayhem. So there's that.
Benefit you tonight? How did sparring Deontay Wilder benefit you tonight?
Good, actually, because I had to stay awake. Otherwise, he would have knocked me down.
All right, now you're the mandatory for the WBA. Do you deserve that title shot against Alexander Usyk?
I hope so.
Thank you very much. Guys, we send it back to you.
Man, a few words. Robert Helenius.
For a second there, forgot he was from Finland, bro.
Big stick. Jubilant Johan Lindstrom there.
Oh, okay.
Again, Andre.
Yeah, you said it was a fill-in. That's what you said.
But he's really made something of himself now in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what your age, you're always one fight away from everything being over.
Yeah, he's done, bro.
One fight away from reviving your career and being back on the scene and putting yourself in a position.
That's what
Helenius has done with these last 2 fights.
And plus, there's a lot of guys out there Helenius can fight. A lot of guys out there that can fight Helenius. and it'll be a good fight as well.
And as for Kontski, it is back to the drawing board. He's really going to have to think things through because he did not look the same in this fight. It's not like, hey, it was a DQ, but he was fighting well. He was not fighting well in this fight.
No, he wasn't fighting well, and getting those I'm telling you, the first round you can't get hit because that's going to affect you through the whole fight. So what he did, he got hit, and it was affecting him through the next round because he couldn't see out of that eye, and I felt bad for him.
Let's take a look at images of that fight. A beautiful performance by Robert Helenius. Look at these shots landing on Adam Kontski. Rough night for him. We hope to see him and see better days from this man from Brooklyn. But it's Robert Helenius who emerges victorious and gets a huge win for the Åland Islands of Finland. Look it up. It's out there, kids. Let's go back upstairs to Kate Abdo.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, listen, one fight only separates us from our main event. Tyson Fury has exclaimed that he is the only two-time heavyweight champion to never lose a fight. Can he keep that belt around his waist, or will Deontay Wilder and his team have developed the blueprint in this third try? Deontay Wilder's new trainer, Malik Scott, he was seen earlier on today checking out the ring. We have some footage of him taking a look and making sure that he's happy with everything that he is seeing there. Here you go. Of course, there have been changes in Deontay Wilder's corner since the second fight. One change was his head trainer, Malik Scott, has come in. Mark Breland is gone. Jay Diaz has slid into that supporting role at a time that Deontay Wilder seems to not trust many people at all. He has an awful lot of trust in Malik Scott. Let's talk about this because I think that, from the perspective of the boxing world and fans, we were kind of shocked to see Wilder would choose to make the choice to
because he was saying like the gloves was messed up last fight. He was saying that the ring was small, all of that stuff. His pre-walkout gear was 40 pounds. He was every excuse in the book.
Relationship, the trust, the confidence in one another. Malik Scott being able to get through to Deontay Wilder and really expose Deontay to better boxing. All of that speaks to the truth of who Malik Scott is as a coach.
Yeah, because his last trainer, that dude, he didn't say nothing to him. He was like,
the guy. We don't know if Malik's the guy.
I don't know what to say.
Word.
That dude's last trainer stunk, bro.
Were elite players, but they were.
Well, remember, got him to a world title.
Some guys can show you better they can tell you, and then some guys can tell you better they can show you. And I think that's what Malik Scott.
What did you say?
Yeah,
remember, his old trainer got him to a world title.
Got a new trainer before the rematch.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't help him keep it.
Then Deontay Wilder got a new trainer. Tyson Fury got a new trainer after most people thought he won the fight because he felt in the States he can't get a decision. He needs to knock him out. Very few can get with a new trainer, fight in a whole new style, but Tyson Fury, we're used to backing up everything he says. Deontay Wilder got a new trainer for ego protection, it seems to me. He's such a proud champion. He couldn't reconcile the fact that another guy beat him like that. Breland became the fall guy. That's to protect his own ego, and he made a switch. Now, if Deontay Wilder comes in and with a few minor adjustments is able to land that big right hand, power to him. But it doesn't seem to me that the impetus for the change was the same as Tyson Fury's impetus for his change going into the rematch.
Sugar Hill was getting a warm-up in there instead of Tyson Fury. One question I have about Deontay Wilder and his camp again. If you're Malik's situation with Mark Breland, and you know that Deontay Wilder sees that as a fireable offense, as the ultimate betrayal. Going into the fight tonight, if you're Malik Scott and you see your fighter in real trouble, are you willing to throw the towel? How much are you going to hesitate?
Mark Breland was honest. I appreciate his honesty because I felt like the towel should have been thrown in around before it was thrown in. Malik Scott, you have to be honest with Deontay Wilder. If you've been honest and has his trust all the way to this point, if it happens that you need to throw that towel in, be honest with yourself. Be honest with Deontay Wilder. Throw that towel in.
The problem is Deontay is such a puncher that the corner is always thinking, it only takes one. Yeah. You know, Ali and Frazier in the rubber match in the Thrilla in Manila, Ali wanted to quit in that fight. There were fights where Angelo Dundee against Sonny Liston, because Ali couldn't see because Linneman got his eyes. Dundee pushed Ali out into the middle of the ring because he knew this is a winnable fight, as opposed to Joe Frazier's corner. Eddie Futch, one of the greatest trainers ever, who loved Joe, said I don't think he can win the fight anymore, and he might get killed. That's when you stop it. The problem with Deontay is he has such power. His corner probably always feels
That's true.
there's a chance.
That is very true, though.
To have the kind of discipline and compassion that Breland had.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
In the last 20 years, if there's a fighter who has a puncher's chance, it's Deontay Wilder.
Right.
Well, listen, a decade ago, both of tonight's main event fighters were just two heavyweights who were quick to crash the big time. And when they were still climbing the ladder, one Hall of Fame trainer of a pair of lineal heavyweight champions saw something that very few others did at the time.
I've travelled the world my whole life, and I'll never find a man to beat me. There ain't one born.
My mindset is very violent. I ain't come to do nothing but get back what's mine, and I want it back in blood.
To be the heavyweight champ of the world, you got to be mentally a tough guy. Champions of the world are always guys who really mean inside. And I say the next dominant heavyweight is going to be Tyson Fury. He has no fear of anyone. Naturally talented, big, and tough.
Damn.
He can speak on the level of Ali. Very quick with it, very smart. He's going to be the next dominant heavyweight. But there's one kid in America that no one speaks of. Yeah, that's Deontay Wilder.
Damn.
He was on the Olympic team. He's came and trained with me before. He's got good speed and power. Best talent, Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Those are the two toughest guys in the future. Should be one of the best heavyweight fights in years.
Max, you've had the honor of spending a lot of time with the legendary Emanuel Stewart, right? What was so special about his eye for heavyweights? What made him stand out in that respect?
I mean, as a trainer originally out of Detroit, those Kronk
Hey, Mike, there you go.
all had physical advantages.
Hey.
They were tall, lanky. He showed them how to generate power, catch and
Hey, there you go, Mike.
showed them leverage and everything. When he started training heavyweights, and he didn't have to bring
Hey, there you go there, Mike.
he could start to pick and choose the most talented guys, the biggest, fastest, strongest, most character kind of guys.
Oh,
He
shit.
told me years before it happened, Vladimir Klitschko is going to run the division for years. And at the time, I'm like, Vladimir, he's already been up. But he was right. And he liked Tyson Fury. And one last thing about Emanuel Stewart is he fostered the kind of gym culture where no matter what you'd done outside the gym, you had to prove it in the gym.
Mike, what happened?
There was a champ of that gym, right? And that, the new guy had to prove it.
You're muted, buddy. You're muted, pal.
About Tyson after having worked with him means that Tyson Fury
You're
showed
muted,
it
pal.
in the gym.
For me, understanding that Emanuel Stewart has seen it all, been through it all.
I can't hear you, buddy.
For him to choose those two guys so early on in their professional careers, that's what makes that.
Come
big
back, Big Mike. We need you, Big Mike.
Emanuel Stewart, when he still could see and could do and pick, he chose those two. And for those two, he said,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. There you go, pal. What happened, pal?
Okay. I think it was because of when I took that small break in my connection of my.
Oh,
But
they're mentioning Emanuel
So
Stewart.
from-
I was like, hey,
I
there you
saw
go,
that.
Mike.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
said it best, and they are the best dance partners in the heavyweight division of our era.
That Dominic Mysterio.
Listen, we do have a main event caliber pair of fighters just moments now from making their ring walk. Efe Ajagba and Frank Sanchez, they are two contenders on the fringes looking to make a big splash for the very first time. They're going to face an opponent that has a real chance of handing them their first loss.
They lied.
Tonight,
They
brought to
lied.
you By FanDuel,
What?
you got Frank
They said
Sanchez,
that fight was going to be the fight before the main fight.
but is the plus 142 underdog. Somebody's own.
They lied, bro. Huh.
Fury and Wilder, they are back in the ring tonight to complete their epic trilogy, and new FanDuel Sportsbook customers can bet $5 to win $150 cash on either fighter. All you have to do, download the FanDuel Sportsbook app, sign up, and place your bet now before it is too late to do so. Well, welcome back here to the T-Mobile Arena. Frank Sanchez has barely lost a round as a professional. Efe Ajagba has at times looked ordinary, and at times he's looked like a serious potential threat to the stars of the division. It is a fight that has all the makings of a barn burner. Here's what these two unbeaten up-and-comers bring to the table.
It's rare for two undefeated fighters to square off when there isn't a world title at stake. Heavyweight contenders Frank Sanchez and Efe Ajagba will take that risk in tonight's co-feature. And there's no better place to roll the dice than in Las Vegas. Born in Guantanamo, the Cuban Flash has run off 8...
Guantanamo Bay, the land of the terrorists.
Cuba.
And Cuba,
Never had a heavyweight
where we
Chat.
dump all the terrorists.
Hey. Come on. You got some Cuban listeners, Mike. Come on, take it easy.
You never heard of the prison in Guantanamo?
I know, but we do have some Cuban listeners too, bro. Want to upset the Cubans now, bro? They go, hey, no. Mike loves Cubans. Mike loves the Cubans.
But the terrorists aren't Cuban.
Yeah, but still, though, you know, the country knows.
And only one will seize the moment.
There you go, man.
Screw 'em. They didn't let us in for years. So
I'm going to go with Frank Sanchez, pal.
I'm going to go with I don't care, pal.
I don't care, pal. Hey.
They're both undefeated, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, 29 years old. I'm older than these guys. I'm older. All right, pal.
I'm a year older than Efe. No, I'm not a year I'm a year younger. I'm a year younger than Efe.
I'm waiting for the main event, pal. The main event needs to happen ASAP, pal. Are they playing Kevin Little? Turn me on.
SRS just went live too.
I'm sure he is.
About the fight on Twitter.
Sure he is.
Because you know there's like a clubhouse type thing. You know what Clubhouse is, right?
Clubhouse.
Yeah, it's like a voice chat app. A lot of celebrities use it.
Sure he does, bro. That's good for him.
To talk about topics, but it's a version of it on Twitter that they do. That's what he's on.
Speaks. You know what's crazy? I'm blocked on his account. He's blocked me, so I can't even join the Speaks if I wanted to.
Right.
However, imagine if I joined the Speaks right now. How mad would he be?
I mean, he could see you that you're in there, but he can.
I'm not capping, bro. Look, bro. I'm not capping, bro. I'm not capping. Look at this, pal. Yeah, that's the pal.
Yeah, I see you.
Look at this, pal.
You're in there?
All right, fans,
We're about to be in there.
Who's all in the Speaks?
Scott Demorzin, Gail Kim.
And WBC Continental America's Heavyweight Championship. Introducing to you first on my right, he is fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing white trunks with blue and red trim, he is fighting out of Miami, Florida by way of Guantanamo, Cuba. He weighed in at 240 pounds. The former
Guantanamo, Cuba.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm sorry, bro. It's not for me. I'm sorry, dude. It's not for me. So Impact is hosting the watch party. Oh, what if?
The undefeated Cuban Flash.
Now I'm going with my account, bro. I'm gonna go in now as my account. He's right there, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm on my account, by the way, now, pal. Start listening. We're in.
Weighed in at a ready 230. Nigeria. Weighed in at a ready 237 pounds. He also is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former Olympian and the current undefeated, hard-hitting, world-ranked heavyweight contender, introducing the silent roller, Efe.
Not for you.
Not for me, pal.
Not for you.
Hey, listen, it's great. I think it's awesome. I think it's great, bro. And I get it. I have no hate towards the guy, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's funny because some of the people from this site are cool with me. So I found out. So there's that, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. I don't think we get them on around the point. But,
You can't hate and block everybody.
Yeah, man, he can't hate. Some of the people that work for him, they fuck with me, bro. So let's just put it that way. People that work on that site, they fuck with me, bro. That's what I was told through the grapevine. That's not why I was up there, buddy.
There's Frank Sanchez, 18-0 in FA at Jogba, 15-0 we've seen. It's going to be exciting.
This is going to be exciting.
There you go, man. I'm looking forward to this fight. This can be a good fight.
And he moves around the ring and he throws a fast right hand, fast combination.
You notice how it's now getting packed in the building, right?
Again, at Jogba started boxing at 17.
Yep.
100 amateur wins, decorated Cuban amateur, and we're underway. Round one scheduled for 10. Jogba and Sanchez, a fascinating matchup of young heavyweights.
I wonder who's going to be there, celebrity-wise.
You know the usual crew, bro. Probably 50 Cent. Well, what's going on here, pal? There we go. Darn you, ESPN Plus.
Different looks. He's gonna try to
there you go, pal. There we go, pal. There we go, pal. Goddamn, pal. God damn it.
It's just talked about, and Jogba has to show that his work.
There you go. Come on, Jogba.
Starting to wear on him. Where he's using his
try to join again, bro.
He's not just
No.
But he's learning to set it up.
Screw him. Let's keep doing us.
I don't hate the guy, bro. In other news, the internet champ is still fucking here. Matt Cardona regained the internet championship.
It's good. I mean, you got to put on a little weight when you're boxing against a heavier guy sometimes.
Coming in 240.
Yeah.
Correct. And again, he's 6'4". But he's 6'6". He's rangy.
Oh, shit.
This first round, they're just getting used to each other and figuring out the distance between each other.
Nice popping jab, Frank Sanchez.
Oh, you see that, Mike? The real fight right here.
Pop them real good.
Right hand before he threw it.
Boxing, pal. Get in there.
This guy's with that jab, but I think he was doing the good thing at first when he was jabbing to the stomach.
And if there's a criticism of Frank Sanchez, Monarchs, we've done his fights with Joe Grusin, and we've done that critique. We're saying, you know what? He wins easily, and he doesn't put his foot down on the accelerator. But here, against a Jogba, he is likely to have no choice. This man's going to be coming after you. You must get physical and throw punches to stay him, to keep him away.
Plus, the Jogba wants this fight. He wanted this fight, and he's excited about the way how he ran into the ring. He means business.
They both wanted this fight. I don't think I think it's like the
Come on, guys. Get in there. Oh.
He's been able to answer against the Jogba early on in the Jogba. Not quite sure what's coming back at him. Beautiful counterpunch.
The Jogba's a guy that likes to kick the front door down. Sanchez is a guy that likes to come through the back door or maybe the side window.
Final 30 seconds here, Frank Sanchez with the distance. We saw his fight up close against Joey DeVaco back in March of 2020. And in that lineup, you were saying, hey, he's very patient, maybe too patient. I don't think he'll get that opportunity tonight.
Yeah, he's being a little bit patient right now, trying to figure out a Jogba where he can get through to a Jogba. I think he may even be trying to counter punch him, waiting for a Jogba to throw some punches so he can come back with his quick punches.
I like the way he's answered, though. He has counterpunched with ferocity. He's thrown hard things back at the Jogba. Interesting first round between unbeaten heavyweights. A rare matchup these days.
November 6th.
Shaquille
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq,
I didn't
baby.
go from an ad to the Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, man. People like the Shaq-a-roni, bro. Do you like the Shaq-a-roni?
The Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, I wanted to see the ad. The ad looked like it was Usman. Next fight.
Alicia Edward versus Alicia Shields. Who would win? Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm
Clarissa Shields.
Oh, hell yeah.
Red trunks. Definitely a feeling out round, but Ajagba, when he tried to throw his
Come on, Ajagba.
he answered pretty hard from Frank Sanchez.
You know, for a heavyweight card, this kind of disappointing, bro.
Yeah.
Disappointing undercard for a heavyweight fight. Especially in boxing, dude.
Coming in, trying a little more aggression now. He's got a good look at Frank Sanchez. Again, he has to be careful. Sanchez is a complete fighter. An amateur champion, a Cuban, which is saying something. Perfected in 2016. An amateur record of 214-6. Think about that. Ajagba tries with the jab. Sanchez moving back off the ropes.
This is where Ajagba has to mix up his punches. He cannot be just left-right and uppercut. He's got to throw a jab to his belly. He's got to do different things like that.
Come on, man.
Again, it's not action-packed yet.
Let's get to the fight. Come on.
Drama in the air because there's real talent. Ajagba, you can tell, is electric. Got dynamite right hand. Sanchez is skilled. Tries with the double jab.
Nobody wants to make a mistake. Heavyweight boxing, right. Can go home early if they do.
Exactly. By the way, I mentioned Sanchez sometimes a little too patient. In his next fight after that Joey Vaco win, he had a very aggressive knockout forward in the fourth round a month later, just 1 month later.
Oh.
Julian Fernandez knocked him out of the room in the seventh. So where there
Saw
was
that,
no
Michael?
aggression from
Yeah,
Sanchez.
I saw it.
Come on, guys. Throw the glove. There you go. Come on, Bob.
Sanchez now moves southpaw. Back to orthodox.
This is what I was talking about, fellas, that Sanchez wants to give Ajagba so many different looks. Southpaw, right-handed. He wants to feint, then he wants to throw jabs, and then every now and again he'll try to sneak a big shot. That's the style and the mindset of Frank Sanchez.
Pawing with the jab, Ajagba. But if he is driving Sanchez back, I think that is an early sign of some success.
He's got to keep on driving him back. He's got to step it up a little bit more and put Sanchez against the ring, against the rope, sorry.
Final 30 seconds of round number 2. Things starting to pick up. Feeling there could be some fantastic action here.
These dudes barely punch 10 times.
And this is the, as they call it, Lennox with right hand by Ajagba. That's dangerous. This is the semi-final. The final is next. The final is the heavyweight championship of the world.
Both fighters have to establish their job.
Oh.
I mean, a lot better than they do.
Oh, this is crazy.
What's going on?
So at the GCW show, the Briscoe brothers made their main appearance. Gotta watch it
Wow. They went to Mud Show Wrestling.
Hey, man, at this point, yo, Tyson Fury can sing, yeah, for a Brit.
I can't tell what they're singing right there. I'm not sure, but he's loose. Brian Kenny here, Lennox Lewis, Andre Ward. Big excitement for the heavyweight.
Imagine Andre Ward.
Brian Kenny.
Imagine Andre Ward versus Canelo.
You can tell Tyson Fury.
I never seen him fight.
You ever seen Andre Ward fight, bro?
That's a good
The only time I seen him fight was on Creed.
It's all mental.
Oh, bro.
Physical work is done, the promotion is done.
No, I never seen him fight, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a casual boxing fan. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Maintain their composure and remember.
I'm a casual boxing fan, bro.
Your favorite boxer is Jake Paul, pal.
My favorite boxer is me.
There you go.
Well, at least his name starts with my name.
Mike Tyson. Okay. There you go.
Mike Tyson, bro.
Mike Tyson, pal.
Great overhand right hand.
Sanchez wants a knockout in this fight, but he has enough experience as an amateur to know, and even as a pro, to know that it comes in stages when you're facing a big guy like Ajagba. And I'm not saying he's going to get it, but that's what he's looking for. He wants to box, lull Ajagba to sleep, and then all of a sudden come with a big right hand and hope that he hurts Ajagba.
Yeah, Sanchez looking to explode, Andre. You're right.
Just like that.
Double up on the jab and then a right hand. Comes Ajagba. That's probably the best shot of the fight.
Dude's barely landed 10 punches, bro.
Word.
Oh.
Oh, you're saying, Mike? There you go. 10 punches right there. 10 punches. Don't know punches, man. All right, go ahead and hit this blunt.
Sanchez able to get underneath that hook rather easily. Right hand from Ajagba as well. Action is picking up. Let's go to Bernardo Asuna. Bernardo, what do you have?
Just what Andre was describing is exactly what Eddie Reynoso was asking the Cuban Flash to do. He said, I want you to change levels. Go with the jab downstairs. Use that jab to the top. But more importantly, all that sets up that overhand right.
Bernardo, thank
Heidi, what do you have?
Yeah, pretty similar. You know, I spoke to Kate Garuma. He told me, let it hands go more. They want to see the jab. Quit waiting. Don't get careless. He's already short.
Oh, shit.
Go with it. Go to the body with the right hand.
As they exchange shots to the head. Sanchez.
Hey, Mike, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about joining the military? This is from Silver Surfer.
No.
There you go. You heard it there.
Never will. I respect those who do. I have 2 cousins in the military. They're in the Air Force. More power to them, but
To be fair, I wouldn't pass the test, bro. I wouldn't pass the physical test, bro. It's over for me, bro.
I wouldn't pass the physical test either.
Look at me.
Yeah, I wouldn't pass the physical.
They probably put me in kitchen duty, but you know. Probably put me in kitchen duty.
Yeah.
Be a hard jab, but he needs to still.
He'll be like Pops Williams from the Wayans brothers. He was in the army. He was in the kitchen.
He was in the game fighting the war. He was in the kitchen. Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
Hey, did you see the new Dave Chappelle special, bro, on Netflix?
It was excellent. I loved it. It was shot.
Apparently people want to cancel it. People want to cancel it.
Yeah, I mean, the topics that he's talking about and making fun of is very and highly sensitive topics. So you're going to get that. No matter where you fall on that spectrum of laughing or pouting about it, it's how you feel. Well, it's not how you feel. I mean, I like it, even though, you know, what a lot of the stuff that he's saying is satire, which a lot of people need to understand.
You know, it's all complicated.
It's funny to me. It's just funny. You know,
in the world, he's got the WBC belt. He's got the Ring Magazine belt. If Joshua had won, he would definitely have a case to say, hold on, fellas, you got to deal with me. Now him losing for the second time to Ruiz and Usyk. Usyk should get a shot eventually, but they're likely to rematch. And here tonight, we'll see the heavyweight king recrowned.
There you go, pal.
And here, F.A. Ajagba and Frank Sanchez ready to go. Round number 4 scheduled for 10.
And a good way for KK Roma to try to get Ajagba going is just to tell him to feint. That means just
like one of my friend's brothers who's in the army. He would drive. He used to drive the tank.
Just to get him in a rhythm, and then
he's a badass.
To get an experienced guy like Sanchez different looks as well, and possibly can hide that big right hand.
Yeah, that's important to do that because right now he's just being straight up and down.
To be fair, when I was in high school, I didn't even do the ROTC.
Jab has to be going for a big guy, especially when the guy's moving around the ring like Sanchez.
My sister was in ROTC. She was captain of the arms.
Did you know that my high school was in the Cadet Kelly movie?
Really?
We're all in high school.
Maybe that's into that top 5 now. At least able to touch him with a scoring shot.
They were featured in Cadet Kelly.
12 of his 15 wins coming by knockout. When Ajagba hits you, a lot of times the other guy will go.
I feel like this fight is starting to pick up, Mike. What say you?
Yeah, he's
kinda.
He's got Frank Sanchez up against the ropes.
What say you, Mike? I think it's picking up pretty well, Mike.
He needs punches coming at him so he can, cover or move back in the center of the ring.
And Ajagba, Lennox, is normally busier. He averages 63 punches per round. Sanchez more selective. He averages 41. So they fight very tough.
Oh!
Big hook tried by Sanchez.
It actually connected.
Sanchez is going to continue to sneak those shots in there as this fight progresses because he realizes that Ajagba falls asleep at certain points. He starts to pose and take pictures, and Sanchez is trying to take full advantage.
again, this is what happens with top guys meet. Again, these guys are at the top of the division. They both like to crack into the top 10, but they're both, reasonably at the same level. 15-0, 18-0, 27 years old, 29 years old, about to enter into that top 10, you would think. So a lot on the line, high stakes here in Las Vegas.
And the reason young guys like this on the way up don't take these chances is because it's a setback for a young guy, an asset for a promotional company, a prospect, if they lose. But respect to both of these guys for taking that risk.
No question. And whoever gets an L, gets a 1 on their record, so what, right? You would hope.
But unfortunately, this is boxing. Yeah. You know how it goes.
Well, we can do our job then. We say, hey, this guy lost, but he put it on the line.
Fought a real guy.
Yeah, it's like Sean Porter lost razor close to Errol Spence. Did the fans think less of Sean
Oh,
Porter?
fuck. What the hell, man? This guy, yo. This guy. Wow, I see what you're saying, bro. I gotta bring up Sean Porter. Boo! Bum Crawford, yo. Boo, Mike. Boom.
Boo. He's a Dodger.
Bud Crawford. My guy, yo. My guy, yo.
Yeah, mine too.
His wife's hot.
Get a better look at Shaq, please.
He's
married.
A tape for Shaq, please. Yes.
Is that John Jones in the stands? Dude?
7-1-3-24.
Is it?
Not
Look
imagine.
at it. From Mike Tyson himself, former heavyweight champion of the world, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. The eyes of the gods of war are upon you. I tried to give the
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, bro? Had he been there, the boost he would have gotten?
You guys get along, right?
Yeah.
I tried to give the
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's a pretty heavy tweet.
Thanks, Mike. You guys get along, right?
Oh, yeah. It's my buddy.
That's
His
Lennox.
buddy.
They had a fight.
They got history.
It was long ago. Little history. We're talking heavyweight history. They get undefeated champions, great champions, and great punchers. Tyson's certainly one of the greatest punchers of all time. So is Deontay Wilder. Here, round 5, scheduled for 10. Ifeanyi Jagba, again out of Nigeria, in the black trunks. Frank Sanchez of Cuba in the white and red. And this is high-level stuff. It is slow, but it's high level.
Yeah, but I mean, the punches, the exchanges are explosive, even when they don't fully land.
Man,
like
this
that,
fight,
because you
man,
realize they
whack,
can't
man.
land it. Sanchez
Fight is
would have
whack.
trouble. But if I'm in the corner of a Jagba, I'm telling him, son, I'm trying to encourage him. Keep using your jab. You can win this fight. I don't know if you're up. You may be down, but just keep shooting your right hand, shooting your left hook. It doesn't have to be hard. Just keep putting them in there. Something will land.
Brian Kenny, Lennox Lewis, Andre Ward here ringside. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't thought about the scoring this fight at all. Thankfully, Larry Hazard has. Larry, I just don't want to miss anything here, but it's got to be scored. How do you have it so far?
All right, thank you, Brian. I got 39-37 for Sanchez. He's showing what we call ring generalship. There's not a lot of significant punches landing, but he's using ring generalship, side to side, back and forth, and the most effective punches that have been scored by Sanchez. So I have in my head 39-37. Right?
Good points, Larry. Thank you. Larry, unofficial score, of course, Boxing Hall of Famer. But again, giving you an indication of how
Not
the
again.
judges would have it. Again, even in what is, again, reasonably
What's good, bros? What's going on? Spaz Phoenix, how are you, buddy? How are you? Here we are doing a live watch along, Boxing Pal.
He's thrown a couple body punches, but he's got to go back to the body. If he goes to the head, finish on the body, and I don't know if he's scared to get hit or something, but he's not throwing the punches.
I think
He's not throwing the punches
there,
right.
Lennox, because when he was
No, he's not throwing the punches at all.
nasty, just 2 or 3 times, but that will discourage you from letting your hands go.
That may be some of it, fellas.
And it sucks because, bro, this is the co-main event, dude.
It's hard to teach a fighter
Yeah.
or encourage a fighter to throw
Dude,
punches
suck.
and know that, hey, if they don't land clean, they're still effective. Hey, if
Sticking
you
up
hit
the
a
joint,
guy with
bro.
the right hand to the body, just know that that's still a good punch. I think a Jagba either wants that big knockout punch or he feels like he can't throw. You got to convince him otherwise.
Crowd is filling up here at the T-Mobile Arena, getting ready for the main event. And I heard some, I don't know, disgruntled, I don't know what you call it, boos, but fans not happy. It's like, I want to say, wait, no, this is a good fight.
Well,
I know it's not exciting.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
One
please.
punch changes the boos into cheers.
And Sanchez better stay woke as well because that one punch could very well come from a Jagba.
That's a sharp jab for Frank Sanchez, but no question, Andre Jagba has a dynamite right hand. Not easy to land, though, against Sanchez. There we go. That's the 5th round
Man,
in the
you're right back,
semifinal.
Mike. Gotta wash my face,
Look
bro.
at what else is being said out there. All right, this from Michael Benson. It's JD's watching closely as Tyson Fury gets his hands wrapped. Fury tells him, "You missed the knuckle dusters last time." Again, JD's weighing him. By the way, JD's was there last time, and so Deontay Wilder making accusations for something being in the gloves. Fury asked, "Wasn't JD's in there watching? How did he miss it?" Let's go to Heidi Entrol.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, yesterday, some interesting drama occurred. I'm told that when Deontay Wilder was back trying on his gloves, he had 3 pairs, as many fighters do. They try them on, they see what fits. Well, he didn't like any of them. So he moved from the Power Locks gloves to the MX gloves. I am told that they were on the approved list. They were factory sealed, and so they allowed it to happen. Brian, your thoughts on that, guys?
Yeah, that's fascinating. Again, that really gets into the minutia of it. But again, Andre Ward, Lennox Lewis have had experience in this. As we go to round 6, your thoughts on the gloves and the change of gloves. MX gloves, what are they exactly, Andre?
Well, the Power Lock gloves that Deontay Wilder wore in the last fight, they're all foam. The MX gloves have foam and horsehair. So those are the same type of gloves. You know, it's a different brand. That's why you see the indentation. And people say, "Oh, those gloves look worn. Are they really?" That's what happens when you have horsehair. The horsehair moves around in the glove. So now Deontay said, "Okay, you're going to have horsehair and foam. I'm going to have horsehair and foam too."
Yeah, but he's supposed to know this from his last fight. What gloves really suit him. I knew what gloves suited me, and I always wore them.
What did you use for it?
Reyes.
So that's the puncher's glove.
Puncher's glove, the knockout glove.
And that's also what they call a puncher's glove, one that has horsehair and foam, not just foam.
Nice jab there by Frank Sanchez here, round number 6. We are moving along, second half of this fight. Not a lot of action. High-level young heavyweights going at each other. But has not turned into a firefight as of yet. Right hand shot and a counter right by Sanchez. That landed.
Beautiful counter from Sanchez with his back to the corner.
The juggler, when he's throwing his punches, is falling in and smothering himself. He needs to keep that distance.
I don't care. I still love this fight, guys. I love this fight. And people are like, "Oh, where's the action?" It's like in Carson, California. If it ever goes more than 10 seconds without guys trading, they'll boo. But this is excellent. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot at stake.
What you're seeing is 2 big men. You're seeing one big man that's a better boxer than the other big man, and he's neutralizing his opponent's big right hand. So that's exciting for some people. You know, a knockdown, drag out is exciting too, but this not unfortunately, but this is just part of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to boo. I get it. You want to be entertained, but I don't know. I dig it. Do I want to see them throw their hands? Sure. Sanchez swinging the big right hand that missed.
And I actually think Sanchez can do more offensively right now, while at the same time being smart, but he doesn't want to take that chance of getting hit with a Jogler's right hand.
Do you think, given that we've talked about this, 10 rounds is a long time, do you think he's got something in mind later?
I think he's going to keep picking it up, absolutely.
I think so, too. He's a very experienced fighter.
Yes.
Hey, Sanchez would do better in a bigger ring, but this is a little bit small for him, so he's always up against the ropes. But you can tell that he needs a bigger ring.
Change there, the right hand from the top. Always dangerous. Rectifying the right hand.
Or I should say the ring gets small when you got a 6'7" guy.
You gotta understand where Sanchez comes from. The national team in Cuba, and it's all about winning. No matter how you win, just win. That's the mindset that he has.
Man, this fight is boring.
While he was throwing that
Did he get hit before he slipped? Because that's the big rule to slip.
See that replay.
Mike Ortega will absolutely take a look at that. You see it happened in the flat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, got hit before that.
Interesting. Now, it looked like he did slip, but Lennox, to your point, it was a jab, and then he missed. Is that a knockdown?
Hang on.
No. Oh, I tell you what.
Yeah. He should have been. I don't know. It's pretty close. Pretty close.
Fight so boring.
They have replay
Oh, it's
here,
over?
correct? We're in Las Vegas.
No. Round is over.
Now he swung and he missed. They're reviewing it.
Yo, did you know kids are born with 4 kidneys? It's just as you grow, 2 of them become adult knees. LOL.
Shut up. That's funny, Spaz.
Love that.
Touches the canvas. That's a knockdown. But, you know, they gotta make a win on this. Reasonably fast. I don't know. Let's find out. I know it's pretty medium.
Half of water on my face, bro. This fight put me to sleep, pal.
So we're being told there.
Yeah, if you remember what happened at Extreme Rules, pal.
I disagree, maybe not vehemently. Your thoughts? I disagree because you got hit while he was swinging the punch. Yeah. In real time, it's hard to catch that, but with the replay.
Yeah, what happened at Extreme Rules? I don't understand.
Exactly right.
I was up. I was out, pal. I was falling asleep.
Oh yeah, he was falling asleep, bro.
Like, dude, you pal was slipping, bro. Here we go. Oh. Come on, man. We'll get to the main event, pal. Come on, hurry up. Come by, take a fall, man. The mob watch.
Jogba's a very passionate guy. He's a guy that you have to motivate and give instructions. Not just instructions. You have to give him instructions, tell him what he needs to do and how to do it. But also,
The evil and Gorick in the fourth, bro.
You're here for a reason. Don't let this slip away.
Is Tony Khan in the crowd, bro?
Let's be smart, but let's go
Probably not.
Sanchez getting nasty now. He threw a big right hand and then landed the jab. Now he steps back. Tippy-toey back. Well, he got a big break in that last round. A lot of, to your point, that's what you want to see. You want to see him digging it, double jab, throw something hard.
Yeah, he's gonna have to bring it to the streets. He's gonna have to really go for it. He's letting these rounds slip away, and I don't think that's what he wants to do. So, you know, when his corner gets him, his corner's gonna tell him, listen, you need to pick it up even more. You need to go mad.
Sanchez there with a nice uppercut, able to catch a chopper. Punches landed. It is about even. Extremely close, as Larry hasn't said. I agree with this. The better shots have been landed by Sanchez.
Apparently, the inspiration are coming to Impact, pal. The former iconic. The inspiration.
Oh.
The former iconics.
Final minute.
So is their new catchphrase gonna be inspiration?
Time will tell, right?
But, you know,
Come on, guys. Oh! Oh, Mikey. Oh, Mike, you saw that, pal?
I see it now.
It's a knockdown. Hit when he's down.
Paul's time. It was a knockdown, and then an illegal shot.
Knockdown. Ready? Box.
Wow, and back they go. All right, so that's a knockdown. I mean, should have got the count as well. He did get a count, but he got back up. But he also got hit. I mean, this is remarkable. Jogba looks okay. He got hit once, went down, and got hit twice.
Jogba was hurt. Jogba was hurt, especially when he was down. And that second punch didn't really hurt him too much, but it did add to it.
Well, normally, you get hit with some, winging power shot while you're on a knee. You get your head taken off. This is fascinating.
Look, Mike. Boom.
Right hand, he's hurt.
Took a knee.
Bang.
Oh.
Devastating hook. And somehow a jump and was okay.
He got right up. He no-sold it, pal. No sell.
Tough. Huh?
Tough son of a bitch. Look.
Now watch this.
Damn, down goes Deontay Wilder. Oh, shit. Oh.
I don't know. Okay, it's tough to tell what man's intention
when it happened live, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it live, but you're right. You watch it in slow-mo, you're like, oh, come on.
He's trying to pick up now, pal.
It's the second time that Efe Ajagba has been down in his career.
Trying to pick up, Michael.
But wow, it is getting it. It's not a knockdown. It's for Ajagba. And then Ajagba goes down. And that's a big swing on the cards as well. Another right hand lands from Sanchez. And he is dropped by a hook and an uppercut.
We talked about Sanchez picking things up. He's doing that right now.
You can see the quality of Frank Sanchez. Not to take anything away from Ajagba, but Sanchez just has a lot more in his arsenal.
Jacqueline got to remember why he took this fight, because there was some dislike. They had an issue, and you got to keep that same energy even in a situation like this. And that's what I'm saying. Inspiration may be the thing right now to remind Jacqueline, go out there and win this fight because Sanchez is trying to knock you out.
Bernardo was telling us the issue says that Jacqueline's knee was not down when he got hit with that hook. I thought
His knee was down.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
That's a tough call. It's a tough call.
Well, it's a way of telling you replay. Go take a look. No, I wouldn't want to see Sanchez disqualified for that.
No.
But if Ajako went down to stay, you have to consider it. It's an illegal shot, right?
Because in real time, you don't know if a fighter's ducking down to come back
Mauro,
up.
you'll see.
Right. We're going to watch it again. Watch on the left now. Let's see if that knee is down. And he took that shot.
That knee was out.
On the right hand, he takes the knee. Knees down. Bang. Yeah, that knee's down. Come on, guys. Come on. You know, also, they could have, taken a look at that. They could have paused things and also give Ajako a chance to recover, right? You get an illegal shot. You should get you get a maximum of 5 minutes. That's a big switch. Now, Ajako looks fine, but that could have been handled better.
I think the ref lost his equilibrium in there and just really didn't know. He didn't count. I think he was a bit confused on what the call should have been.
And it is difficult. It's difficult to do that in real time. And Ortega, I thought, saw everything happen perfectly. So he ruled right now. That's a knockdown and then an illegal shot.
So far, Sanchez wins the fight per Larry's unofficial scorecard.
Now he's got Sanchez up big with that 10-8 round. And no 10-8 round the other way because it was not counted as a knockdown for Ajako.
It's time for the Angelo Dundee speech for Ajako. You're blowing it, son. You're blowing it. You need to go out there and get a knockout or you're going home a loser tonight. Sometimes you got to stand flat-footed and tell your fighter that in hopes that you can, they wake up and go out there and get it done.
Especially these last 2 rounds. You got to say you win. You got to win these last 2 rounds.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh, there he is, bro. Yeah, who is she?
Yeah, Biggie, Magic Johnson.
No, but who is Biggie with?
Maybe his girl.
She looks like Simone
Representative
Johnson.
for WWE, Andy Ruiz.
She's like Simone Johnson, pals.
Madison Square Garden, and then lost in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I like his chain, bro.
Last time against a very spirited.
Yeah, AR.
Is that
subliminal?
We hope to see Andy Ruiz back in the ring quite soon. You see the
Andy Ruiz, pal.
Arena. Lots of strange things happening there in these last few rounds.
Oh man. That bad Ajako doesn't look.
Come on, man.
In his eyes, he just looks like he's not here right now. He's discouraged and he doesn't have any answer.
Interesting turn of events in this battle of undefeated heavyweights. They had dropped up 15-0, Sanchez 18-0. Changing as we go. Sanchez looks to be the more complete fighter, but Ajako has real power. Probably should have gotten a knockdown in this fight. He's not credited with. Sanchez with a slight lead and punches landed. Lands his own hard shots. An interesting fight. It's not the fight of the year by any means, but it's a good fight. High stakes.
Sanchez has so much speed that he can, almost cross his hands and show you some kind of different thing, and then all of a sudden come out with a left hook.
Come on, guys.
All right, let's get some reports here now, because a lot happened here. Let's go to Heidi Androl first. Heidi?
Yeah, you guys were talking about firing F.A. Ajagba up in the corner. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Pedro Corona is fired up in the corner. He's not happy. He said he's not letting his hands go. He's waiting on Frank Sanchez, and that is not what they talked about. They also told him, hey, you need the knockout. Go for it now. Bernardo, what do you got over there?
Eddie Reynoso is happy with the way things are going. He wants Sanchez to continue using the jab counter punch, and he just wants him not to take risks because he understands that in front of him, he's got an explosive right hand and his opponent, Ajagba.
Bernardo, Heidi, thank you so much. Round 9, scheduled for 10. The heavyweight championship of the world is up next. See, now that's trying to pace myself. Burn myself out. I get so excited watching these guys. I would figure Tyson Fury is up and getting dressed now. You can be relaxed, but it's the point. By the way, Angelo Dundee, that was Sugar Ray Leonard against Tommy Hearns. 281, welterweight championship of the world. Greatest fights in history for you kids out there.
And it's easy to be on the outside saying go for broke, when Ajagba opening himself up could cause him to get caught and maybe knocked out. So you got to answer the question, do I want to go quietly or do I want to make some noise? That's the question you have to answer.
Well, he knows he can get hurt. He's done it before. He's tried it, and he got hurt. He got knocked down a couple of times. So, what he needs to do is throw a different array of punches. Where's that left hook? Can't just depend on his right hand. Where's the uppercut? Where's the body punches?
Good counter from Ajagba right there.
Again, that is the risk reward, Andre, to your point. Is that Ajagba going in, let his hands go. He's got a nice right hand by Ajagba there. Was able to time him. He was a project with something, he opened himself up, and he could get starched. Sanchez has real power.
It all boils down to what you can live with. If you wake up Sunday morning, what do you want? What can you live with? Either going out on the field or, maybe going away quiet.
Andre, you should be in quarters, by the way. You're inspiring us.
I know a little something.
You sound like Teddy Atlas all of a sudden. All right, let's go to the corner and listen up.
You need a knockout. You got to knock him out. And you ain't going to knock him out watching him wait. You waiting on him to hit you, man. You got to knock this boy out. And you ain't going to knock him out walking around. Come on, man. You had a good-ass camp, and now you're going to do this. You had a great camp.
Cussing him out.
Cussing him out, bro. That's right. He had a good camp.
You got the punch, man. You got the punch.
Wow. Well, Andre, what do you think of that? K. Koroma actually had the throwing combination.
They got the Angelo Dundee and son.
Round 10, final round here. These two undefeated heavyweights, Anthony Ajagba in the black, Frank Sanchez in the white and red. Final round before the heavyweight championship of the world, but this has been an interesting fight. We've seen one official knockdown, we've seen two actual knockdowns. Saw an illegal shot, but it's high-level stuff between these two undefeated heavyweights. Ajagba moving in, but still reasonably cautious. Not letting it go as of yet. Sanchez just standing there, getting ready to get hit. Going to be a moving target. He moves his head well.
Absolutely.
Come on, guys. This fight was terrible, man.
Terrible. Terrible fight. Barely even paying attention.
Oh! Oh.
Sanchez is going to try to go up top.
Oh.
Yeah. He's going to try a couple more times before the end of this round.
Nice move.
I think Sanchez has been told anytime Ajagba throws that right hand, come back with your right hand.
I remember asking our colleague Joe Frazier to watch one of these fights. I said, "Well, you think a lot of Sanchez."
Oh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like, oh, so yeah, look what you're looking at. Sanchez has a real future. And this would be a signature win. Again, a lot at stake, but there's a lot to gain when you go in a fight like this.
High risk, high reward.
Final half of the final round. Not a lot yet from Ajagba. So far, Sanchez probably winning this round as well.
Sanchez is going to try an overhand right one or two more times to see if he can get one through.
But used to throw. Deontay Wilder is going to have to throw, even if it hits air. Ajagba is going to have to throw, or he is not going to be able to knock out Frank Sanchez. Final 45 seconds. A lot at stake, a lot on the line. These guys should be entering the top 10. Winners should be at the very least. And it appears the winner will be Frank Sanchez. Ajagba not able to have sustained success in this fight.
Come on, we have the main event already.
Throw different punches. He's got to throw that hook, that lead hook, maybe a straight right hand one time.
And I said, look, Ajagba has a lot of fight in it, but what he heard in the corner and what he's done here in the 10th round, Andre, I mean, hasn't happened. I mean, he hasn't assaulted him at any
That's
point
not
in this
happened.
round.
He tried a few things, but just too little, too late. And this is what I mean. You know, you could tell your fighter anything, but he has to be able to do that in the ring.
Fire both guys, yo.
10 rounds. A
Look
lot
like
at stake.
he more of a mechanic than a
Frank
boxer, man.
Sanchez looks like he's the better man.
Yeah.
He a break. So might have been a knockdown. Lennox, I'm with you. I thought it was a knockdown, but he caught a break there. Could have been a 10-8 round, and that will help him. I don't know how close the scoring will be. Larry Hazard doesn't have it close, but we've been fooled before.
It shouldn't be close at all.
Okay. I'm with you. So we've seen strange things. Decision is coming up. Tonight's pay-per-view is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more. It's the fight now.
Time lapse. I
And
like
by
that.
Universal Pictures Halloween Kills. In
Oh, the
theaters
trailer to that
October
movie, bro. Holy shit, dude. The trailer to Halloween Kill. Oh boy.
The main event is next. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. 30-0-1. That one came from Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, 42-1-1. The one and the one came from Tyson Fury.
Yo, Fury has
Third time
people have
around, they
like
are
broader
bigger
shoulders
than
now.
ever, and it is for the heavyweight championship of the world. Moments away here in Las Vegas.
Come on.
We just saw two undefeated heavyweights, and we saw some strange things in this fight as well. We saw knockdowns with wondering about things. It was a hard right hand from Sanchez early on, able to counter and make a chopper pay anytime he just stepped to him. Ajagba has real power. Sanchez wary of that. Wary again, probably caught a break.
Probably want to see the highlights to this Bourne fight.
His knee
They're
bounced
playing
down
it,
and
dude.
came
Let me
back up.
tell ya.
But once your knee is down, you're down. He's down. That knee can come back up. But right? Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
yes,
that
no.
knee is down, and if it comes back up, but you still took a knee if you're down.
Right.
You know, you should be protected at that point. He was not. Now,
Pretty much.
fortunately, I don't think it changed this fight.
No.
But I've seen guys take shots like that where they go down and they're done. You know?
Yeah, this fight came down to experience, amateur experience, bringing it to the pros because Frank Sanchez has so much experience.
Right.
You know, he knows how to move. He knows the different punches to throw. And he did a great job in this fight. Great job. Smart boxing. Boxing IQ.
It will be interesting. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. and get the decision. Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judges ringside, John McKay scores about 97-92. Judges David Sutherland and Lisa Drumba both score the action 98-91. All three in favor of the winner. And still the undefeated heavyweight title holder, the Cuban Flash, Frank Sanchez.
I think they got the decision right, fellas.
Yep.
Frank Sanchez wins it, and again, even with that knockdown, that really wouldn't have changed things, as Frank Sanchez did enough to win by points. Take a look at our film look from what we just saw here. Again, high-level stuff. Sanchez and Ajagba. Okay, it's not Ward Gotti. We get it. But still, these are two undefeated heavyweights. Ajagba brings it with the right hand. Sanchez, though, eventually
I know,
doing enough
imagine.
to put Ajagba down, if not finish him off. Good stuff. Good, clean fun here in Las Vegas as we get ready for the heavyweight championship of the
Here we
world.
go, pal.
Now we go
Me
back
and
upstairs to Kate Abdo.
Thank you, Brian and the boys. Listen, we are now just moments away from settling the score. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, they have left respect at the door and are entering tonight's main event.
Kate
looking
Abdo.
to send their opponent
Pretty cute, bro.
into a downward spiral. The winner will reach even greater heights, whilst the loser risks taking a major step backwards. Gypsy King has thrived on the biggest stage. He went to Germany, he's a long reigning champ, and then after a 3-year hiatus, he regained a heavyweight belt by beating Deontay Wilder on American soil. For Wilder, one win would make him America's first lineal heavyweight champion in almost 2 decades. Their ring walks are just moments away, but first we're going to be right back after this message from Universal Pictures. Halloween Kills is in theaters October 15th, and after that, I'll let the boys speak as well.
Start trailer, pal. Oh boy. So close.
Stack card.
Literally is
Mega stack card.
Hell stack card, bro. God, sleep, bro.
On the scales yesterday, both of them saw career high numbers flash in front of them. We're now just moments away from finding out whether that will be an advantage for either guy or will it just be a bit for formality. Deontay Wilder's trained in the league spot. He said he has gone into the bronze bomber's toolbox and he's pulled out everything he is capable of using. Wilder had no answer for all the pressure from Fury right in that second fight. What answers does he need to find tonight, Sean?
You know what? A lot was taken from Deontay Wilder in one night. Not just his belt, his ego, his dignity, his confidence, that power that he thought he had. That was no longer there in that rematch.
Yo,
a lot to come back.
playing Sweet Caroline, bro.
You had to change your corner. You had to change your lifestyle, everything.
Oh,
he was given a lot of time, but was it enough?
You hear that, Mike?
Deontay Wilder is a special fighter. We'll
You hear that, Mike?
him decades from now. But the question is, what
Do you
kind
hear
of
that,
fighter
Michael?
Is he destined to be talked about the way Ernie Shavers is talked about? Oh my God, he was this great all-time.
Did you hear that,
puncher.
Michael?
But was
They're
he
playing
a great
Sweet Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
somewhere between Ernie Shavers and Mike Tyson? There's Deontay Wilder.
Ernie Shavers.
Tonight, he can punch his ticket to greatness. A place I think we agree Tyson Fury already is.
Just one thing, because I kind of feel like we're being transported. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about this for a second. Notable heavyweight knockout artist, Deontay Wilder. He's right up there, if not at the top of the table.
These are the greatest knockout punchers of my lifetime. The biggest puncher. Apologies to David Tua, Razor Ruddock, Corey Sanders, Jerry Cooney. But if I had to choose five, these are it. Foreman, Shavers, Lennox, Mike, and Deontay. These are the biggest, most atomic, powered-fisted heavyweights in the last 50 years. Deontay's already there, but that alone does not make you great. You have to have the wins on your resume that say you're great. Does Deontay have that at the moment? He's close. Knocking out King Kong Ortiz is good. Knocking down Tyson Fury to get a draw in the first fight, even though most people think he lost, that's good. Is it great? A win tonight makes him great.
And you know what, Max? The thing that I feel makes you great, your performance. Tonight, he has to have a phenomenal performance in order for us to call Deontay Wilder, in order for us to call you great. Your performance tonight, rest on that.
We just heard Sweet Caroline ring out in
Oh,
here, right?
boy.
You grimaced your way through it. You're not a big fan of it. Neither am I, to be candid.
I can't believe they played that at
Oh,
sporting
shit.
events.
But
Kate, you know every word, Kate.
There you are,
Yeah,
Mike.
but it's such a big British thing, right? It
Yeah.
feels like
Mike,
a
what
real
happened?
boxing event to me whenever I hear that.
I was here the whole time. You were asleep.
We have
My
seen
bad, bro.
previously the first fight and the second fight.
You gotta understand, bro. I've been up since 3 a.m.
Is Tyson Fury
I have another job.
needs that support?
No, it is,
Not
bro.
at all.
That's big tonight, but it's big for Deontay Wilder. Why? That noise. He's not going to hear that
It might
noise
not
this
matter.
time. He heard that noise in the rematch. It shook him up. I know it did. He's not going to get shook coming out
Oh,
of the ring
boy,
tonight.
bro.
He's going to be much more comfortable than he was in that second fight.
Tyson Fury should be an even bigger star than he is in the United States. He speaks English as a native language, meaning there's no language barrier. You know, that would explain why he's not communicating with the audience. He has a larger-than-life personality. He's a great fighter. He's interesting to watch. And yet, in the United States, it feels like in order to reach the next level, they want to know that you're from here. The Brits, the Great Britain, bring a big
Wake
crowd
up.
from Britain. But that has not happened since the start of the pandemic. And could it affect his performance? I don't know. It could affect the electricity here tonight.
I'm sure it feels pretty good right now ringside. Let's take you down to Brian Kenny and the boys and see how they're feeling down there.
All right, Kate, we're getting close now, so let's talk tactics and work rate. In the first fight between these two fighters, Deontay Wilder never once was below 30 punches per round. Not once. 30 punches per round, every single round, all 12. In the second fight, Deontay Wilder never once threw 30 punches in a single round. He's got to be able to touch him to hurt him. In the first fight, the one time he was able to, actually 2 times that he had any success against Tyson Fury, he was able to touch him early.
Can't stand
and
this
then
guy,
drop
yo.
him. So I'm looking at the
I hate Brian Kenny too.
Can Deontay Wilder, even if he's missing, throw enough shots to make it work?
Well, Tyson Fury jumped Deontay Wilder. He flipped the whole script on him. And he went from going away from his punch and trying to box him and counter to being the big dog, being the bully. So he didn't give Deontay Wilder a chance. And then Deontay Wilder started getting dropped. He started getting hurt. So throwing punches was out of the window. He was trying to defend himself. Yes, you're right. He's got to flip the script now, Deontay Wilder. He's got to use that extra mass, that extra skill that he's learned, these different nuances that he's learned from Malik Scott to press Tyson Fury back similarly to what he did in that first fight.
Look, the hardest thing to do as a professional fighter, 2 world champions and Hall of Famers here, stand right in front of a man and make him miss. And I tell you what, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder is one of the most accurate punchers in all of boxing, and yet in the first 3 rounds of their first fight, he was 1 for 21, 2 for 20, 1 for 21 in jabs. Fury made him miss all night long. But as you know, Lennox, you said, I thought the key thing in that second fight, Lennox Lewis said, if Deontay doesn't jab, Tyson will jab. And then it's all Tyson from there.
Yeah, he's got a jab. The jab is a main weapon, especially for heavyweights. And for Tyson Fury and Deontay, it depends on who wins the war of the jab. Whoever wins the war of the jab can get other punches through, get other combinations through. So the jab is the key weapon. As far as Tyson Fury making him miss, that's what he does. He makes him miss. You can't hit a guy that moves so well as Tyson Fury. Deontay, you said he's an accurate puncher. Well, accurate
GCW coming to the Manhattan Center.
That are still.
I'm there, bro. It's over. I hate to know when.
Right.
I'm there, bro. Please let me final battle, bro. If it's final battle weekend.
Look, we all have a feeling of what's going to happen. He put Tyson Fury down twice in that first fight. Fury got up at 9 both times. And in the second fight, you have to give Wilder credit. He never did quit, Andre, and he protested that stoppage immediately.
Yeah, there were a lot of opportunities for him to sort of silently pack it in and kind of give his coach the look like, hey, stop it. He didn't do that. You got to give him credit for that. He's not going to go away easily.
All right. Tactics here ringside as we get ready for the 3rd time around. Kate, back up to you.
Good stuff. Thanks very much, gents. Listen, tonight's odds are brought to you by FanDuel. Let's just take a minute quickly to hear a word from them as we get ready for this big heavyweight trilogy.
Now entering the ring, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. This will be a monster fight.
Download FanDuel Sportsbook today to get exclusive 30-1 odds on Fury Wilder. Bet $5 to win $150.
Bro, they're about to do the Hammerstein ballroom. I am all in on this, bro.
Tonight's odds are brought to you by
Good on
FanDuel.
GCW,
Tyson
bro.
Fury is a -320 favorite to repeat his victory against +260 underdog Deontay Wilder. The public is expecting the Gypsy King to again make the from out, indicated by the -110 odds that you're seeing there on the Fury line knockout. If you're new to FanDuel Sportsbook, you bet $5 to win $150 on either Fury or Wilder. You can do it right now. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app, sign up and place your bet before this fight starts. All right, we have time to listen to one final comment from each of you, one final thought.
Okay, so they're going to be at the Hammerstein Ballroom on January 23rd, 2022. I'm there, bro. Fuck, no, I won't be. God damn it, I'll be in Punta Cana. Fuck my life, dude.
You'll be where?
I'll be there. I think I'll be there.
And he is a special fighter. But in Tyson Fury, there's a broad recognition, a consensus, that he is not only the lineal heavyweight champion, but the best heavyweight in the world by quite a margin. Deontay is going to have to make up that distance here.
And I'll tell you what,
Yo, talk about stalling. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, it's stalling big time.
Yo, I was falling asleep back there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
One of those guys are doing the
Can you blame me though, bro?
Yeah.
That fight was the shit.
Always only one goal, and it's to become champion. But at the other end, every man's dream is another man's nightmare.
When I go back to that moment, I wasn't feeling myself. I felt very strange. I felt like a zombie. I felt like my body was just there.
There's never any doubt to the end of the
It can only go one of two ways. Either a dream or a nightmare. I remember the excitement.
Do you hear the song, Mike?
I remember the long
Mike, is it low?
They said I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Just in case, dude.
You asked me as a little boy, like, what do you want to be? I want to be heavyweight champion of the world.
I told my daughter.
You know what's crazy though, bro? Meek Mill about to get the bag for this song, bro. He's getting the bag, yo.
Yeah.
Every fighter goes in the fight thinking that they're invincible, and then when that towel was threw in, I was in disbelief. So I was a little shocked, like what happened? They did. It was I guess a bad dream.
About to get to the fight, bro.
Many losses in my life.
This little got his ass handed to him. Not once, not twice, and he can't do nothing about it! Because he ain't man enough!
The power of my life is the power of God. And if you get touched by it, you get touched. This is the Super Bowl of
Someone not.
Goddamn, pal. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we bring out our fighters for the main event of the evening, we ask you at this time to rise for the singing of the national anthems.
Man, what the
national anthem of Great Britain. Please welcome to the microphone.
Bullshit.
What happened?
Writer and reporter
Not important.
Come on, bro. The fight about to begin, bro. The national anthems, pal. Mike pizzas, bro. Watching Mike.
Yeah.
God save the
Queen.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. I've been there, though, bro. I've been there. When I play FIFA. And the goal don't go in. Is it me, bro, or is it me, or does the national anthem "God Save the Queen" have like the same rhythm of the Star Spangled Banner, bro? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
There you go.
Present the national anthem
Who do you
of
got?
the United States.
Neo?
Please welcome to the microphone recording artist Brandon Brigham.
Brandon, who?
Some white
Who
dude.
is? Nah, come on, bro. You couldn't get Neo. We couldn't get Harry Styles for this shit, bro. Oh, he's from the UK. Fuck, yeah, man.
I was
Watermelon
gonna
sugar.
let you sink. Oh yeah, I was gonna let you sink on that one. I'm sorry. You should have known that.
We could have got Justin Timberlake for this, bro. We could have got Justin Timberlake.
Still COVID season. People don't want to come out the house.
We couldn't get Drake for this, bro.
Drake doesn't sing.
What in the world, pal? There you go, pal. Hey, yo, pal. That's cold blooded, yo. That's cold blooded. Yeah, nigga like woke up, take over the stream. You ready?
I thought that was you. Until you know I read the what's the name on the thing.
Yeah. He's not bad.
I've heard better.
We couldn't have got Trey Songz for this, bro.
Trey Songz can't sing, bro.
What? Neighbors know my name. Can't be friends.
Can't sing,
Love
bro.
faces. Can't help but wait. Come on, dude. Come
He
on,
can't
bro.
sing, bro.
Your side of the bed.
He a
Wonder
pervert.
Woman.
He's a pervert.
Oh, what do you do now? We canceling him now for what? Listen, bro. Dion is this, bro. When I was in high school, bro, his music was the shit, bro. Yeah, you can say he fell off, man.
He can't sing.
We gonna play Chris Brown, bro. Get Chris Brown for this, bro.
Chris Brown can't sing neither.
Could get Tory Lanez while them, Mike.
Tory Lanez can't sing neither.
What? Chicks Tape 5, bro.
Nothing weird, nothing different. Tell you what, look, we all have a feeling of what's going to happen. Take a look here at the British-born champions. These are the lineal champions. Max Kellerman went through this earlier. Bob Fitzsimmons, multi-division champion. Lennox Lewis, of course. Lennox the Lion and Tyson Fury. Also, Anthony Joshua was considered the heavyweight champion of the world. So he wasn't lineal, but he was considered that. It's difficult to keep track of all these things.
That's
I'll
cold
say
blooded,
this,
yeah.
Brian Kenny with Andre Ward and Lennox Lewis himself. I remember sitting up there, 2002, Memphis, Tennessee. You're fighting Mike Tyson. And just before it starts, I look over at Max Kellerman and Al Bernstein, still working at Showtime, and I said, all right, fellas, how do you feel right now? Because we all thought we knew. We all thought Mike's past his prime. Lennox is going to stop him late. We all knew. And after the fight, yeah, we all knew. This fight, we all kind of know, right? And after the fight, we'll all know. But think of how you feel right now. As Jim Mora, former NFL
What
coach,
the
says,
fuck? That didn't make no sense.
but you don't know. So how do you feel right now?
What the fuck, yo?
Makes zero sense. That's why I hate Brian Kenny.
Can we get rid of Brian Kenny?
That dude's stupid. No, now you know why Floyd doesn't like him. Because he's an idiot.
He hasn't been humbled the way that he was in the second fight. Every fight that he's come into, he's dangerous because of the right hand.
Dude, man, they stalling big time, man.
He knows that he needs this in a different way. He's got a different desperation about it because he can ill afford to take another loss. And that may be good in his career. He can still fight on, but people look at him the same.
Right.
Well aware of that.
Oh, look, his legacy and his reign definitely on the line tonight. Tyson Fury's is secure. Will he get to the 10 count? That is one of the questions to be answered tonight. Here's Mark Kriegel.
R. Kelly.
Unlike any ritual in sports, no clock, no timer, just a guy counting to 10. Some 10 counts are mere formality.
Rocky Marciano is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Others define an era. The beginning In the end, short-lived but eternal. And like all things in boxing, subject to human error and larcenous conspiracy. Absolutely, yes. Still, for all the debate they engender, these are sacred seconds in a fighter's life.
The count is up to 5.
10 beats that separate victory
Mike Tyson has won it.
and defeat.
It's up to 7 and 8. He's not gonna make it.
Humiliation.
Dude, how does Mike Tyson feel that they gotta show that 15 billion times?
Why we're here.
Which one?
No rematch. No
His
trilogy.
Buster Douglas. I was gonna call him Duster Douglas. His Buster Douglas loss.
And I'll say this, guys. Tyson Fury heard 9 twice, as I mentioned. It takes real experience, Andre, to be able to hear that and then get up and recover. Fury did it twice, which is, I think, part of his legend now.
Listen, when that pressure hits, and I'm talking about you hitting that canvas, which is something that we as fighters, we spend our whole lives trying to stay away from hitting that canvas. Whatever's in you is going to come out. If you're a dog, if you're a guy that is going to, bite down when things get hard, if you got that kind of resilience in you, it's going to come out. And if you don't, we're going to see that as well. Tyson Fury saved his career in that first fight by getting up at the count of 9. If he stayed down, we wouldn't be talking about this. And I don't think Tyson Fury.
They're stalling
the
big
run
time,
that he
bro.
has
What the fuck?
thus far.
Yeah.
But even to know,
Big time stall.
You see a lot of times an inexperienced fighter jumping back up before he's ready.
You think they're trying to measure?
Yeah, that was it's remarkable. Nobody really expected that, and he had the consciousness of his mind to say, okay, let me take my time, listen to a ref. Okay, the count's still enough for me to get up and still come back. And he wasn't that hurt as we thought he was, and he's lucky that he had that ref, because any other ref would have called it off straight away.
No question. Right, to be able to count. And that's your job. Count to 10. You got to 9. Jack Reese was the referee you're speaking of. But, Andre, I think I know what you're going to say. His lights seem to be out. It wasn't like, let me listen to the count. He was somewhere else. He went away.
No, he was listening to the count with his eyes closed.
If the lights weren't out, they were definitely dim.
Yes.
I don't think he planned getting up at 9. I think he hit the canvas, he was hurt, and he just got up, and it just happened to be at the count of 9.
And I think it's fair to say, this is a good opportunity for us to see Deontay, to see how much he's learned, whether he's going to take his coach's direction and what his coach is working on. That's Malik Scott for these last 20 months to see if he really took everything in. I think a punch is everything, and you go back to your old self. What do you say?
I mean, I agree 100%. I mean, there's no guarantees in the sport. 20 months have passed, a lot of talking, a lot of stopping, a lot of going, delays. It's time to fight. It's time to get it on.
Is Tyson Fury dancing to Sweet Home Alabama? That is okay. Deontay Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. By the way, we were told that probably trolling. Deontay Wilder is still. He says he's going to walk when he's ready to walk. He's getting his gloves on and everything else. The other fight went the distance, so we had an idea of when it was going to be. He's not ready to walk just yet, but nothing controversial, we're being told. That's outside of Wilder's locker room right there, dressing room, so he'll just walk when he's ready to go. All right, I think we will learn an awful lot in the first round. As I mentioned, Deontay Wilder threw better than 30 punches in all 12 rounds of the first fight, and in the first round, he threw like 17 and 19. It's a big difference. The work rate is going to tell a large part of the story.
Well, before the weigh-in, my whole thing was about the mindset of Deontay Wilder and where he was, and I still want to see that. But after seeing all the mass that he put on and how big he is, I want to see how he moves that extra weight, if he's as fluid, if that right hand still comes off like a whip like it used to. That's what I'm going to be looking for in that first round.
I agree with that, because, when the guy hasn't been this heavy for his whole career, and then for the most important
What the
of his life
fuck,
is this
bro?
heavy.
They are stalling, but wonder what Deontay's wearing, bro.
I know he put the weight on properly with, help.
Is Anthony a go-go?
I still want to see how his body's going to react.
Well, I thought watching both fights back to back, which I did this week.
Yo, that Anthony Ogogo from AEW?
I don't know.
His frame was filled. He didn't look like he was.
Damn, what?
I don't know if any of these dudes are even there outside of Big E.
Like, why are you putting on extra weight? Why against a puncher like this? But he proved me wrong. He's about the same weight for this fight right here. He said he was going to be 300 or close to 300. He trolled us all. Even though I don't know if we believed him or not, he came in much less, and I think he's, again, right around where he was in the second
fight. Well, I think his size limits, as I mentioned earlier, he's a couple of biscuits away from 300. A man that size can just put on that weight. By the way, we've got Michael Strahan getting ready to go. We've got Triple Football crew out here watching this star-studded here ringside. This definitely has the electricity of a heavyweight championship fight. Charles Woodson. This should be exciting here tonight. Getting ready to go. Again, moments away from the heavyweight championship of the world. Again, just before the fight starts, you wonder. They know each other very well by now. In the first fight, as I mentioned, Andre, Tyson Fury was so conscious of Wilder's power, he never stopped moving. He's moving like a bantamweight, head movement, frenetic movement, fake, double fakes. We didn't see that in the second fight. So third fight, is he just going to walk the man?
I think he's going to do a little bit of both. I think we're going to see a hybrid when you look at Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury unlocked something in that fight. He realized at a certain point that, hey, I have success when I back
Magic,
up.
baby.
He's used to coming forward. He doesn't know how to fight going backwards, so that was the game plan to fight two. I think it would be similar in fight three.
All right, we're waiting on Deontay Wilder right now to walk again. Not used to walking first. He walk last. Been a long time since he's been the challenger, but he is tonight. Let's go back upstairs to Kate Abdo and the guys. Kate?
Bro,
Thank you very much.
don't look like a motherfucker, yeah.
Wilder to feel ready for world.
Like they said, he's not used to walking first. I think that he's trying to make a statement. He can only do so much talking.
Go ahead.
It was reported by his hand that with the right hand, what was it, 250% harder? Yeah. As a result of the. If you get 5% harder, if you're Deontay Wilder, it feels like you would just like evaporate whatever you hit. If he has, in fact, by a factor of 2 or 2.5, increased power in his right hand, and he lands it, of course he can put Tyson Fury to sleep. The problem is landing it against the guy who, when you watch him play defense, looks like he's in the Matrix. Oh, yeah, and that guy is 2 inches taller, 40 pounds heavier, and just stops you.
That's the thing about Tyson Fury. Not only is he quick, slippery, he moves like this and that, he's 6'9", he can do like this and keep anything off of him. Not just the big Deontay Wilder with that crazy right hand that he's got. So there's a lot that Deontay Wilder has to fight through in terms of trying to land that big right hand.
And Deontay's going to have to hit him in a way that turns the lights all the way out. Because we've seen Tyson Fury against SS Cunningham, by the way. Like, he's fought guys that have knocked him down and looked like they were about to knock him out. He will always get up. On top of everything else, Tyson Fury has a first-rate championship heart. Deontay's going to hit him with something that takes that out of the equation by turning out the lights.
Well, Deontay Wilder has spent so long preparing himself for this moment. He's not going to rush himself now. Let's go down to Heidi so he can tell us a little bit more about that process of preparation.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
Thanks very much. But yeah, I was just back there. There seems to be no issue. Just to calm Deontay Wilder, as he said he was going to do now. He did come in at a career high 238 pounds, as you guys have mentioned. But his team, his nutritionist, Jacqueline Favor, she was new to the team 6 months ago. She said it wasn't about the weight, it was about the strength. In terms of his diet, he changed him dramatically. He forgets to eat. Not a good thing when you're getting ready for a fight. This time, every single member of the team had a blueprint on their phone. They were texting when and what and how he ate, where he ate, making sure everyone was on the same page. Jacqueline was flying from Miami to Atlanta, driving 3 hours to Tuscaloosa every single Sunday to check in with her fighter to make sure he was on track. And Max, you just mentioned it. I spoke to
stepping up, man.
Cybex testing pre-camp, post-camp, and that's obviously the muscle contraction power. For each of them, 250%. Thank you very much. After this time, coming
God damn, yo. I thought the Jake Paul fight was
long. Boy, man.
Right hand from Deontay Wilder in the way that Tyson Fury did. How does that affect you psychologically? How are you ready to fight?
They're looking at a start time of midnight at this rate.
Well, they're in Vegas.
Well, I'm talking about here.
One moment for this fight means a lot. It means that I can't afford for you to kick out that shot again and get up again. So that's why that preparation is good like that. But then go back to the fact that he's making Tyson Fury wait. This is that statement. I'm the king. He's trying to remind Tyson Fury that he's the king, no matter what's going on.
The problem is Tyson Fury outboxed him in the first fight. He outmauled him in the rematch. He's so complicated. How else can you beat somebody? And so this third fight, the pressure on Deontay, you have to compete. If you don't compete, the entire series will be seen as completely one-sided. If Deontay can pull a rabbit out of a hat, you're going to get a fourth fight to determine who's better between the two guys. But that's the kind of momentum shift in this series that's on the line here.
Well, I am hearing we are about ready. Let's take you down ringside one more time, hopefully one final time, and send you over to Brian Kenny.
Yeah, Kate, Max, Sean, don't go anywhere, though. Tail of the tape, it's the heavyweight championship of the world.
Look at that, Mike.
Deontay Wilder is 35 years old, the early 36.
Yeah,
He's gone from 212 pounds to 231 to 238 tonight. 6'7", 238. Tyson Fury, 6'9", now 277. He's gone from 256 to 273 to 4 pounds heavier. He's the younger man at 32. When you watch these two fights, it's evident. One started boxing at the age of 19. The other was boxing right out of the bassinet.
Ooh, Mike, it's happening. Oh, my God.
Why are they playing the video package again?
No, guess who's doing his intro.
This cat?
Oh, Biggie.
Because if your goal isn't to be on top, you don't deserve to
turn that up.
He's been haunting the souls of the heavyweight division, knocking down every dude he's faced.
Good.
So
Good,
you know
Mike.
who he's going for.
With a new mindset, with that same old golden right hand. It's a new day. Let me reintroduce the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Say it with me now. Bomb Squad!
Oh, no. Oh. Wonder what's going to the ring. Oh, no. That shit looks heavy, Mike.
It don't look that heavy, but at least he got Loaded Lux with him.
Who?
Loaded Lux.
Okay.
Battle rapper.
Okay, man. We're Big E.
And the crowd watching.
We need Big E in here, man, with the WWE champion, man. Ugly ass mask, but whatever.
Get back, get back. That entrance better be in the game. Which is probably coming out next year at this rate.
Nah, I don't know, Mike. That jacket looks heavy, bro.
Yeah, it's probably 75 pounds.
Word, yeah. That chain, those chains look heavy, Mike. God damn it. I don't know, Mike. That shit looks heavy, bro. He needs help. You imagine him in Roman at WrestleMania, dude.
Wait stupid duck meter.
Wait for Fury's entrance now. It's gonna be some crazy shit now. Watch. Bam, 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 bam.
It's about that time.
What?
Wait for me to introduce the champion. Elusive and tough.
Wow.
He's doing both.
This dude will eat a punch, laugh in your face, knock you out, and smile again. The big fella doing big things, big belts, big dreams. The Gypsy King. No man on this planet has beaten him. Come at the king, you best not miss. Feel the power. Clap for the champ. This is Tyson Fury.
What in the world, Mike?
Barely 3
Looks like
years
a gypsy.
ago, long we pondered the bomber's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him foolish. For from man to man, the word was spread that the bold gypsy stands so far from home. Laid
Yeah, he looks like a gypsy.
Not just for the belts, but for all of England and the promise that this king holds. Now, here, in this fight arena, let this Yasa face obliteration!
Well, that was different.
Yeah.
I think during the pandemic shutdown, maybe Fury was watching a lot of 300. Maybe this is Sparta. A lot of that. I'll tell you this, Wilder's costume was lighter. Andre Ivan waited, but it looked lighter on him. He got it much easier.
It got to be lighter.
He blamed part of that weight,
I'll be
40
right back. I
pounds.
got
He
one
said it
for this,
sucked some of the energy out.
Yeah.
Second fight, but he looks ready to go. Heavyweight championship of the world. We've seen the entrances. And so much on the line. The entire reign of Deontay Wilder on the line here tonight. Third time around, bigger than ever. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the featured bout of the evening, presented by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated. Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, Bomb Squad Promotions, MTG, Gift of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the independents and boxing men joining us around the world, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 feet 7 inches, wearing red trunks with black trim and hailing from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He weighed in at 258 pounds, the 2008 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist with a sensational professional record.
You go, Mike. Ready?
2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. 41 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, seeking to avenge his only loss and regain the title in his 13th consecutive world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the hard-hitting former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the bronze bomber, Deontay
Bomb Squad.
And his opponent across the middle, the defending world champion, fighting out of the red corner, standing at 6 feet 9 inches, wearing black trunks with gold trim. Originally from Manchester, England, now residing in Henderson, Nevada. He weighed in at 277 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with over 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 21 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the popular and colorful former unified world champion, the current reigning and defending undefeated WBC lineal heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Come on, Big Mike. You paused the game, didn't you? Hell yeah. Where's Kenny Bayless? Man, what a robbery, man. Mike. Where's Kenny Bayless when we need him, bro?
Center ring, gentlemen, center ring. Okay, trunks here are good. These trunks are
We
high.
call him a
I'm gonna let you
bitch.
work on
We
this
call him a
belt line.
bitch.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both.
Look at that.
His fucking face. His face, dog.
Here you see why. Mercifully, the talking will stop.
Fucking face, bro.
His face says it all. Oh, what's up with his eyes, bro? What's up with his eyes? What's up with all his eyes? Why is he blinking too much, yo?
Wilder already looks more.
What the heck?
I don't know, man. ESPN Plus acting up right now, pal.
Body where it's easier to hit and you got a greater chance to land it.
Oh, trying to the body.
Good move right now from Deontay Wilder.
Nice right hand to the body. Very different Deontay Wilder. We're talking 25 seconds.
Oh. Okay. Now we're talking. I don't know, pal. Hey.
He looked different but wild at the same time. He's bigger though. You can tell the size difference.
I like the sponsor that he has. Is that Claire's?
We have not seen an outstanding work rate from Wilder in a long time.
Claire's is no, that's Raising Cane's. I think that's the chicken spot.
Ooh,
He's
it
got Fury on
hurt
his
it pretty
back
good.
foot a little bit, guessing, because he's not just trying to come forward. I'm talking about Wilder. He's being very successful with his approach coming forward.
If I was Tyson Fury right now, I'd be jabbing him back to the belly too.
Fury is trying to assess what's happening right now. He's looking at Wilder. Wilder again is turned a little more, with his left side forward. So he's just showing that left shoulder and then snapping out a strong, long
I know,
jab.
but like he doesn't look champion like, bro. Look at the body, bro. Look at Fury's body type. Bro. Look at his frame.
It doesn't matter what your body looks like. We've already discussed this after the Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua fight. You can be a Pillsbury Doughboy and still knock out the fittest of the fit.
The Pillsbury Doughboy. It's like Harold.
Game plan this time. He's not just relying on that right hand, and that's what we wanted to see unfold. To see what changes were made, what his game plan was going to be.
Oh.
It looks like he's trying to set the right hand.
I gotta give Wilder the first round so far, bro.
Yeah.
But you have to knock him out, though, bro. If you're Deontay Wilder, but you have to knock him out. Oh, shit, now he looks tired, dude.
I mean, he's not used to fighting at 230. What is it, 230?
233.
233? He's not used to fighting right there. Where Tyson Fury is used to fighting at 300 pounds. He was 300 pounds last fight, and he's 300 pounds now.
Look at his eyes, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's not used to fighting at that weight.
Again, you can only control certain things, but you can control the work rate, and Wilder looks different in the third fight.
Now look at this.
1-2 from Fury. He starts to get into a rhythm.
Fury came in good with the right hand there.
I gotta give it to Fury, bro.
Yeah, it's Fury.
But there's no question, Deontay Wilder.
His girl's like, quit fucking around.
I'm about to take that back. I gotta give the first round to Wilder, bro.
And here's a good right.
I gotta give Wilder the first round, pal.
Right on the chin of Deontay.
Let's see.
Handled that right hand really good.
Oh,
that's a
and the
wake-up
chin.
shot.
Keep pulling. He getting tired now. You see it? Yep. Excellent. Just keep setting the trap. You already caught him with a little easy one, too. Same old shit. In a minute, you're going to you see him coming that shit.
I gotta get the first round to Wilder, though, bro. What do you think? What says you, Mike?
I don't know, man. I say it was even.
One round in, and already all the makings of an outstanding fight.
Yes,
that was
sir.
a big turn of events from Deontay Wilder, and then Fury at the end of the round showed, oh, no, I'm the king, and landed a beautiful right hand. Round 2, scheduled for the championship 12. Wilder jabbing immediately. Fury not showing the same head movement that he did in the first fight, where he was constantly moving his head and feinting and double feinting.
Yeah, he's not moving his upper body or his legs like
Oh.
he was in the first fight.
Oh. I can't believe you guys are forgetting.
Wilder got stunned, bro.
He did. Look how wild he is. Oh, tapped again. Just because he big don't mean he can't dodge and duck, slip the jab. Those body punches are keeping him where he needs to be. But the way that he's throwing those body punches is leaving his head open. See that?
But this fight, he's definitely going to the belly.
Leaving his head open.
Big Scott telling him to do that.
He can literally, as he's throwing one, he can come with a.
Oh, good shot of the body, bro.
By the time he fought for the title and remains to burn, he showed a good hard jab, and that made all the difference in the world. He's gotten away from that, fell in love with his power, and has been really losing rounds over his last 5 fights, but he's able to bail himself out with his tremendous power.
Oh!
Reeling backs, does not want to get anywhere near that right hand.
Oh, he hit him, bro.
He didn't hit him.
He did, bro.
He didn't hit him. He dodged it. He dodged it.
No,
he
man.
dodged it and went into the ropes real good. He didn't hit him.
Oh! Oh!
And it's really block that jab to the belly and come back with the left right.
Bum squat. Oh, whoa.
Fury knows what he's trying to right now and block that. And it's really block that jab to the belly and come back with the left right.
Good body shot. Russell Moore, good job. Moore getting in there and said, look, you can let those guys punch out of that. Let them box. Good job by Russell Moore.
Both fighters in that exchange are giving just as much as they're getting.
Nice right hand.
You hit him right there.
Oh,
Gave him a 2-piece back.
I don't think he's comfortable right now to let both hands go. He wants to kind of land a 1-2.
oh my God. Oh my goodness.
And then reset.
I agree completely with what you said. I'm looking and thinking every time Fury throws a shot, you wonder if it's going to be the end of the night. You know, I mean, on both sides.
These are two big men.
Fury coming in 277 pounds. Again, he was 256 in the first fight, where he was fighting more like a welterweight or a middleweight. But this time he's fighting like a huge man that he is. But Wilder has a lot more strength, a lot more of a fighting spirit in this bout.
Every time that Fury comes in, he's trying to throw that short uppercut inside. That was really successful with him in the last fight.
What do you think, Mike?
Fury.
I gotta give Fury too, bro.
Round of the first fight.
Gotta give it Fury in this round. Tie right now.
Do what Wilder needs to do.
Fury lining up for that right hand, and he means business with that right hand. See it coming across straight.
What he needs to do with that body jab, he needs to combo that.
He kind of slaps the left hand out.
You know, throw the body jab,
but he really wants to land the big right hand.
and then come up with a top jab or with a cross.
That we saw in the first fight. Again, that first round of the
Because he's
first
throwing
fight,
a right body jab, left cross.
stud of a heavyweight fight.
That's what he should combo that with.
And we've seen that immediately.
They got too much history. Too much.
And move his head. He's looked like a stiff board.
I wonder though, Andre, second fight after the beatdown, did Wilder have enough to come back? He is showing that he does.
Right now, he's showing that
Look
he
at
does.
his eyes. Look at his
Round
eyes.
3, and Deontay Wilder taking the initiative, but Fury has certainly had some very good, powerful answers on the other way. He's outlanding.
Oh, you know what his
Now you see Fury.
you know what his boxing attire looks like?
Like the fake, freeze the opponent.
Jack Johnson. Remember Jack Johnson used to wear stuff like the modern Jack Johnson.
Very dangerous coming in with that right hand, no question. He looks powerful. Everything they throw, it could be good night. Stepping in with the jab, and now holding on to Wilder. And again, I'll repeat something, Lennox, that you said. I believe it was in the early rounds of that second fight. Deontay isn't jabbing, taking the initiative.
Vincent is also throwing a left hook, and this is what I want to see, a more variation of his punches.
Good jab to the body from Wilder.
Yeah, he can't go away from that. That was great work in the first round. He kind of got away from it in the second round. He's got to stay downstairs as this fight keeps progressing.
You know, it's going to be interesting how to score these rounds already. We're processing everything we're seeing. Larry Hazard is with us, but even in that first round.
Look at me.
What is this? A kindergarten teacher? Let him fight.
See, that's what never happened. They had Kenny Bayless, bro. I'm telling you.
Good job by the ref. Good stiff jab by Fury.
Oh.
You know about not putting him in a hand.
Oh.
God. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
Oh my goodness. Here you go. Oh my goodness, dude. Yo, can we agree that it's Fury doing the holding, bro?
Yeah, but he's trying to tire him out.
Good.
Oh. He's doing a good job. He blocked that. That was a block.
Just
every time Wilder winds up, I get scared, man.
Me too, bro.
I'm like, dude, he's about to kill somebody.
Look at his eyes, dude. He looks tired already.
Yeah, he was tired after the first.
He gassed out.
That's why I said Fury. Oh, there you go. Boom, 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 boom.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Put your hands up. Fellas. Come here.
He's hurt.
Give me
Can he
a
step
look.
to Russell Moore?
You want to fight?
He says he wants to continue. That right hand so dangerous from Fury.
15 seconds on the clock.
This time right hand.
Oh no, he's done, bro.
Wilder with that 10 seconds
He's
to go.
done. If he can last this one, he can make it to the 8th. But I think it's a KO in the 8th, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, it's a KO in the 8th.
It's over. It's over.
But the hand is here. He's throwing the hook while you're jabbing. Go to him with the hand here to shut down the hook.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Look at this. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Take a sip. Listen to me. When you're going forward, he's timing you with the hook because you're off the phone. Be alert with serious intent. This is being alert, not this. Don't be lackadaisical. You hear
This
what I'm
fight
saying?
takes another turn. The trilogy with
Wilder's doing a mistake by putting his head down. He's so big, he should not put his head down.
Yeah,
Especially
he's doing like this, and then put it in, and then he should have took Floyd's offer. Floyd would have had him right.
Ended, but he's not all the way back.
huge knockdown by Tyson Fury. Again, you have 1 minute to recover. And
Oh my
Deontay
god,
Wilder
nah, bro.
does not look very solid as of right now.
Yeah, he doesn't look steady on his feet. He's walking around. He needs to keep his feet, shoulder width apart. And on his
It's crazy because his lower body is not good.
Wilder's still dangerous. Wilder is dangerous, but he's hurt. He's in the corner.
His lower body he's Bambi legs
Oh,
after the
look,
first
dude.
round.
This is where the Gypsy
I'm
King
so
should
tired.
Because he's got Deontay in the corner, Deontay can't go anywhere. This is where he should throw his combinations.
That's the third time Tyson Fury has put Wilder on the deck. Twice in the second fight, third round with a big right hand, the fifth round.
Oh, wow.
Right hand that put Wilder down.
Only a matter of time, dude. See, he's holding him again.
Can't say it's not exciting, guys.
Yeah.
He's tiring him out. That's what you're supposed to do, man. That's the name of the game.
The name of the game.
It's the name of the game, bro.
Stop.
Change in this fight, where again Fury is backing up a lot of the time, but answering with a jab and a right hand, and a thunderous at times right hand.
Let me tell you, that's the mistake when you throw power punches early. You get tired quicker.
Well, it's not just that, Lennox. You got to understand that Wilder has a lot more mass on him, too. Good body shot right there from Tyson Fury. So he's going to fatigue quicker than he even normally would without the mass.
Yeah, this is where weightlifting doesn't work for boxing. You got to do the right weightlifting.
Fury doesn't look
Oh, man.
Backs up now, Fury gets him
Dude,
up.
Wilder's only landed 22 punches in 4 rounds. Huh?
Oh my god, look at that betting line, dude. On FanDuel. Just what, dude. Oh, he missed
I'll
him.
tell you what, the ref's got his work cut out for him in this fight.
Lamore's got to earn his money tonight.
And he's got the big guys, so he's doing a lot of pushing right now.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh! Oh! It's oh! He's
You okay? Put your hands up.
oh,
Give me your vote.
dude.
Fury says, yes, of course I'm all right. Big right hand.
He's hurt. Oh! 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 Yo! Oh!
No, he's dodging those.
Oh!
He's dodging those.
Oh! He's doing it again!
Over there. Six.
Fury back up. Final seconds.
8. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Give me here. Give me your glove.
That's the end of the
You
round.
okay?
But he has to be ready. That's
Fellas,
the end
that
of
was
the
an
round.
extremely slow count.
Wilder gets that one. 2 knockdowns.
That will be that is still count though, bro.
That was an extremely slow count.
They should be counting here ringside, and they pick up.
That was an extremely slow
I'm telling you, the 8th round.
Yeah, that was a slow count though. I'm not gonna lie, they're all right though, bro.
Yeah.
It makes a valid point. Yo, Andrew makes a valid point. That's a slow count, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, if you're Wilder, dude, just relax.
Let's see. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a nice hit.
Right,
Nice hit.
right.
Hurt him good.
The skull, dude.
Oh, man.
One of the greatest punchers in heavyweight history.
and proving it here again tonight.
You know why he fell though? He fell because he tried to dodge the second punch. He dodged the second punch, but he was so wobbled legs, he fell. And then that one, he was just done.Is legs were gone. Yeah, his legs were gone.
Three knockdowns already in this fight. As we get into round
Oh.
5 heavyweight championship of the world, it has more than lived up to the billing already.
His knees are gone, dude.
Wilder looks slightly
Ooh.
gassed, still able to throw a big right hand from distance.
Yeah, Wilder just needs to
You see the punches landed.
But what?
relax.
His knees are gone, dude. His knees are out.
Yeah,
His knees are out, bro.
he needs to relax and then just pace his punches.
Dude, they can just, bro. If they can come to an agreement, just walk around, dude.
Andre Fury looks pretty good.
Yeah, not all the way back yet. He's not all the way back yet.
He's going for the murder.
He has to, but I'm just saying though, they'll both benefit if they just sacrifice 2 rounds and just walk around the ring. Oh, you know what I'm saying though? Like,
Yeah, just to get both of them back to where they need to be. They just going balls to the wall, bro. Both of them.
they're on the road. Bruh, come on, man. Fucking referee, man.
Ooh, nice jab.
Oh, so his foot.
Yeah.
Wilder answers with the right hand. Just when you think one man has the better of it, there's another big right hand. Just because he is able to touch Fury with that right hand more than ever. Now he
Get off the corner, bro.
Furious, thunderous fighting for the heavyweight title.
Dude, this fight to me. Oh my god. Oh, he's off.
This is the game of interest, fellas.
In that first fight, Tyson Fury was able to miss.
Oh, they both missed. He was going for the same place.
Fury has to get back to his boxing.
Okay, stop. Let go.
I know Fury wants to knock him out. I know Wilder wants to knock him out.
Referee wants him to stop.
They gonna mess around and knock each other out, freaking Rocky 2 style.
There's not allowed a lot of that. Again, when Wilder is active, Fury has to step back. He has to respect that power.
Stop hugging each other.
Fury's been the man with tremendous power. 3 knockdowns in the fight, 1 for Fury, 2 for Wilder.
Ooh.
Both fighters should keep going to that body. If you're going to be inside, you might as well make the most of it and dig a couple shots, short shots underneath.
Yeah. So much has happened. The early jabs from Deontay Wilder looked like he had his fighting spirit back. The 3 knockdowns. Let's go upstairs. Kate Abdo, Max Kellerman, and Sean Porter.
Chills.
Yeah, thank you guys. Welcome up to the desk here, Kate, Max, and Sean. Yo, this is brilliant. This is a
Yo.
great fight.
No matter what happens from here on out, what Deontay Wilder has done here tonight is extraordinary. That man comprehensively beat him the first time, was beating him up again, knocked him down, and Deontay came up with the shot he needed. It was more dangerous from the very beginning. This is a special fight and a special rivalry.
It's a special fight, and it's because Deontay Wilder came to the ring with a game plan. He's never gone to the ring with a game plan beyond the right hand. He's setting things up. He's taking control. He's not allowing Tyson Fury to be the dictator, which is why I believe that after 5 rounds, I do have Fury up by 1 round now because of that last round. But going in before that 5th round, it was a tie game, and it could go all the way just like this.
You've been scoring too, right?
Yeah,
He
well,
quit
well,
to
he
the-
got 2
it's that great.
knockdowns. That last round's a 10-7 round.
Brian, back to you.
Round 6. Max, I'm with you. I thought this was a huge fight for Wilder's legacy. A win would make that second fight look like a blip on the record, but a bad night would make it a loss, would really call his whole reign into question. I think Wilder's answered beautifully here tonight, no matter what happens, but Tyson Fury has answered back as well. Amazing. 3 knockdowns in this fight.
Yeah, this is a huge fight for both fighters' legacy. Not just the
Bro, Wilder's.
It's a war of attrition already. Brian,
Yes.
Kenny, Lennox, Lewis, Andre, Lennox, your thoughts as both guys look sometimes powerful, other times they look gassed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's conserving energy and basically coming out with the right punches at the right time. Right now, Deontay can't afford to miss punches and use up his energy. Tyson Fury
with hooks, winging power shots now, and Wilder almost takes a knee, but does not.
Tyson Fury's coming in with that left, right, also bumping you with the body right after it.
Deontay looks a little fresher than Fury and me right now. Even with the extra weight, even with the extra mass, you wonder, but so far, so good.
All right, there's Larry Hazard. You see right there, he's got Wilder up 47-45 with the 10-7 round in the fourth.
Oh, shit.
Don't see many 10-7s. 10-8 round the other way, Fury with the knockdown, and both men look badly hurt. That's the other thing to emphasize here. Bombs.
Good answer from Wilder after the big right hand from Fury. Neither man wanted to give an inch.
Now they ball on the inside. No question. Deontay Wilder showed a hard jab from the outset. Hard
Oh, was that a little punch?
He's been able to back Fury up, but when Fury counters, it is nasty.
That punch low, bro?
Both men look badly hurt in this fight already.
No, I doubt it.
It's only the 6th round.
Oh.
Storm steps back in.
Oh. No, he's missing. He's missing bad.
Oh.
He missed bad too. Oh, no, he landed close.
Didn't get him 100%, but it certainly clipped.
Oh, there's that uppercut by Fury.
Now Deontay takes a knee, but he got forced down there. No, Russell Morris says that's not a knockdown. I was close.
He's trying to stop Fury from putting his weight on him.
I think that was the correct call, but others might argue. Hard right hand from Fury. He's got Wilder on the ropes. Wilder's not want to be there.
Wilder looks really tired right now.
He does.
He's got to be careful because when he's throwing his
coming out of round one, bro. Coming out of round one, pal.
Final 10 seconds, round number 6.
Oh, he missed him.
From Wilder, but he's able to duck under that right hand from Fury. The dangerous right hand from the champion of the world. We go to both corners, and both sides have a lot of work to do.
Look at me.
What round was that, 7?
You were getting a little lackadaisical off the break.
This is the round. If they last pass this round, it's going the distance.
When you're not being alert.
And then it's gonna be it's gonna go to decision if it goes past the 8th round. But I think Fury is gonna knock him out in the 8th round.
You're making too many silent agreements. I want you to work in that free hand more. Be physical.
Just great exchanges from both guys. Every time a fighter makes a mistake, the other one tries to capitalize, and they're not capitalizing or taking advantage of the mistake with pity-pat shots. They're knockout blows, even the jabs, no matter every punch they throw.
Good uppercut.
And here you see the uppercut by Fury because Deontay puts his head down. He's got to be careful when he's tired not to put his head down. He's got to keep his composure and keep his head up.
As we said before the fight, you think you know, but you don't know. And round 7 here, 3 knockdowns.
Here you go, round 7, pal.
On the deck twice. Each time it looked like Fury might not answer the bell, but there's a hard shot again. And certainly
You heard, Mike? Round 7.
Okay.
Guarantees in a heavyweight division.
You have to like the way Wilder has responded, though. After the beatdown, after all the excuses, fires his trainer, but he comes back like a man here tonight.
Wilder has to be careful. Although he's tired, he can't be throwing these wild punches. That's just going to exert him even more and leave himself open for Fury to counterpunch.
He does look tired, no question. Legs not as steady, not as sturdy as Tyson Fury's. Russell Moore, he's busy in there. A lot to do.
Oh!
Fury able to get out of the way.
If that landed, that would have been over. Huh?
Body shot from Deontay right there. Brought the left behind the right.
Andre, I would think, though, that for Wilder to have a real shot, they've got to be at distance, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, he doesn't want Fury leaning on him where he's putting pressure on his back. That's hard. But inside, Deontay Wilder is giving just as much as he's getting.
Oh, shit.
That bloodied him up a little bit, too. Is he bleeding?
Just gets closer. I'm going to land this right hand. He's always dangerous.
Tyson Fury hit him with a right hand, but he's smothering himself when he can't throw any more punches. He's got to throw that left, right, and keep the distance so he can.
He's out, dude.
It's a pitched battle here in the 7th round. Heavyweight champion.
Oh!
From Fury.
Yeah, that was a little low, wasn't it?
A little low.
Right hand cupping shot.
Ooh. Little pat. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is where Tyson Fury needs to throw his punch.
Oh!
Landed the jab, landed the right hand.
Oh.
Wilder now fires back.
Oh! 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 Yo! Oh! 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 He's giving us all to. I'm telling you, bro. 8th round is over, bro.
8th round. Wait, you go in the Gray Sports Almanac, brother?
He has to keep that composure.
Oh.
He's
just taking him, bro. He don't want to fall.
Every time it looks like he's done, he has an answer. You wonder how often he can keep doing that.
That answer is the big right hand.
What a fantastic round. Okay, we talk trilogies.
Oh, so you did that, right?
Or even Bo Holyfield, but wow, that round was something else.
Bring it up. Get his ass beat. Keep putting his fist up.
What happened?
Getting his ass beat. Keep putting his fist up. Like, I did it. I survived.
Oh.
That's the early going with the jabs from Wilder.
And you see the knockdown in the 3rd by Tyson Fury. Wasn't really no clean shots, but it did the damage.
And then round 4, we had the 2 knockdowns. There's the big right hand, caught Fury on the way in.
Fury thought he could take it, but when it landed, his body did funny things.
Yeah, he went to dodge that freaking straight, and his body said, just go down. Just go down, bro.
Tell you, Deontay Wilder has only landed 2 jabs in the last 4 rounds, but I'm throwing the punch stats out the window at this point because it's a war. It's a war. Both guys look like they might not be standing in the next 30 seconds. Both are still throwing hard shots and both showing incredible will.
This is the round.
At a high level.
This is the round. Somebody's going down, but I think it's Wilder.
He's still able to fight. Fury now looks like he has more energy moving forward.
If it goes past this round, then it's going the distance.
Moving the wrong way. He's moving right into the right hand.
And he can't be moving backwards either, Lennox.
No.
It's a dangerous place. Backing up. Right hand by Fury.
What?
On the ropes.
Oh.
Straights the front of his face.
They got it tied unofficially? What? No. Fury's winning this fight.
Yo, he looks. Oh.
That's what Fury has to stop letting Deontay Wilder do. Wilder likes to take that big step forward to get maximum power, and for whatever reason, Wilder's right in line. Fury's right in line to get hit by the
Yo,
right
Wilder
hand.
look like
he should be taking
oh.
a step backwards.
Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Oh.
Wilder looks hurt, but he takes a step forward. Fury is landing hard shots. The will of both champions being tested. Wilder now backing up again.
Like I said, Wilder is moving the wrong way. Fury throws a good looping right hand that way. And Wilder has his hands down as well. He needs to keep his defense in check.
Right hand lands for Fury.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going.
To go in this 8th round.
Tyson Fury's got to push Wilder off of him, reset, and go right back to him right now because he's not only hurt, but he's fatigued.
Again, the judges could have this fight even. Larry Hazard has it even.
Oh, come on. Go down, brother.
He's going.
I don't think so either, Andre. I don't think so. I'd be shocked. I mean, they're just.
What if they stop at disqualification? Imagine they stop it in disqualification to keep putting each other in the back of their heads. We said it might be right.
Stop double DQ.
Oh.
See, once Tyson Fury has him missing, he's got to counterpunch him. He's got to hit him.
Snaps him back.
Yeah, this is going the distance, bro. Either the 9th round or this is going the distance. Huh?
It's over. Oh my. Bro, Deontay's out, bro. Deontay.
He put his fist up like, I made it again. I made it. I survived.
We go back now. This is from this round, 7th round. And watch Deontay Wilder land with that shot in the right hand, but he's seemingly like grabbing his wrist or his hand, Lennox.
Yeah, he might have heard it. He might have heard it.
Wow. Again, those are big shots from Fury. He is the puncher here tonight. But he's been down twice.
You was blessed with something
Wilder's
to back
made
him up.
a beautiful account of himself here tonight.
Don't go back. Dog leg, right leg hard. Keep the damn jab going. He can't keep going right hand.
We are wondering if something has happened to his right hand.
The head got to keep moving.
We don't know. We're just looking at it. He seems to be clutching at it, but we don't know. Certainly, Lennox don't want to give that away to Fury.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he might have heard it.
What's this now?
Oh, he might have broke his hand.
Thank you, Doc.
That's a doc?
I would presume so. He's the only man that could get in the ring. One of the ringside positions.
Well, we're gonna see if Deontay's gonna be still throwing that right hand. Even if it's broken, he's still got to throw it.
You got a point there, yeah.
All right, Heidi Androl has just asked the corner of Deontay Wilder. Let's say the right hand.
Oh!
Fires a right hand to the body.
I don't think anything's wrong. If you watch Wilder's previous fights, he does that, which is a habit.
Okay.
See, he's doing it right now. He does it after each punch.
Wilder again trying to jab to the body. Again, that is effective tactic. His jabbing has made a big difference in this fight. As Fury then lands a hard shot to the body. Again, it's become a battle, a slugfest. It's boxing, but it's slugging as well.
Oh!
Deontay has such power.
Then Tyson Fury smothers Deontay Wilder, takes some steam off the shot to allow himself to recover.
Again, this is 277 versus 238. Biggest heavyweight matchup in history for the real heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh my God.
Jab there, 2 of them from Fury. Just wants to touch Wilder and move it back. That's a hard jab.
The jab is interrupting anything Wilder wants to do.
Excellent point, Lennox, no question. See, even when they're just kind of putting it out there,
This fight's crazy.
throw it as a blinder again. The punch
Oh.
that put Fury down for the 9 count.
Oh my God.
Put him down, bro. He don't want to go.
My goodness. Oh my
He
goodness.
don't want to touch that mat,
Look at
man.
his eyes, dude. Dude, they make 12 rounds, dude. I'll move this shit.
You got to give Wilder credit for standing up because he's not just hurt, he's fatigued and he keeps recovering and coming back. And he'll get hurt and he keeps recovering and coming back. You got to give him credit for that. But he's got to try to get his own shot in there.
Wilder's like, no. No.
Man, that's the jab. He's got to get that jab.
No.
Tyson Fury has a jab going better than him.
Whoever commits to the jab and goes back to it, because they both kind of got away from it, is going to have the most success. They can rest while they're using it. They can set punches while they're using it, and they can inflict punishment with the jab.
First fight was exciting. Second fight was a beatdown. This fight's been thrilling.
Classic so far.
Yep, no question. Right hand from Deontay Wilder. Still has some pop on it. Fury backs Wilder into the corner, hits him with a hook.
Oh my God, dude. His mouth is, bro.
The crowd is gasping when these guys hit each other.
Fury sneaks in that little uppercut in there. He's been doing that the last 2 fights, even this fight.
Wilder again doesn't look good. His mouth is wide open, sucking in that air. But he lands an uppercut on Fury as he comes in. He twists around now and gets Fury into the corner. Fury applies the body weight. Another pitched battle in that round.
You was blessed with something that can end this right now, but it has to come behind the surgical ways. We have to keep thinking. You're in what round we in? We in 10. and you're still hurting. Hold it together, bro. You're gonna be so proud of yourself tomorrow. You're late. Go ahead.
When he backs you up,
His eyes is dang near closed. His mouth is swollen.
Look at it. Look at his eye.
Yeah, his eyes.
Jab. All you gotta do is jab, man. And go to the body. Just jab the motherfucker. I'm here.
That might be from a headbutt too.
No, but bro, if that shit gets bigger though, bro, you gotta realize, bro, that shit gets big,
Now in this fight. But Deontay Wilder has never given up.
especially on the eye,
He's been
bro.
able to answer in just about every single round. Round 10.
Dude,
They have gone at
oh
it.
my god, dude.
Listen,
battle the whole night.
Wilder's keeping his hands too low right now, and all Tyson Fury has to do, because he's a taller man, is jab.
Fury comes in, puts Wilder on the ropes. There's been so many moments where it looks like, okay, he's going to wobble and just fall over. But he's got real guts. There's no question. Second fight I mentioned, he never
Ooh.
quit. By Fury.
Quick pat. Another quick pat. Don't step in. Stay away. Pat.
Capped it off with a huge body shot.
And again, Andre, I've said it many times, but this man's a natural fighter. He's a boxer. He's a fighter. Fury keeps coming at you. Does things just naturally.
I just don't know how Deontay Wilder's standing up for this kind of punishment.
He is barely, and yet he could still be in this fight.
Oh damn, pal. Damn you, HB. Damn you, ESPN Plus. Goddamn, pal. Oh, there you go.
It's felt that way the last 40 minutes.
There you go.
It looks that way now too.
Wilder landed that uppercut at the end of the last round. He's got to try to get another shot in there. Those are shots that Fury, he's not looking out for, because that wasn't something Wilder showed in the first two fights. Wilder's got to get
Hey, yo.
God,
Hey,
right at the worst.
Yeah, dude.
Deontay Wilder
He got
was
up though
before he received that shot.
Can Deontay recover? 1 minute left in this round. Hustle more, let him go.
Yo.
Heavyweight championship.
Fight forever, yo.
Fury comes in for the kill. A lot of time left. Ooh. Big right hand by Fury. Wilder trying to hold on and survive.
This is where Fury should go to the body. When you got a guy hurt, the guy's expecting you to come back to the head. But if you go to the body, you're going to take more steam out of him.
Fury's got to give himself some space and try to land another big shot.
Fury landing uppercuts there and trying with the hook off the uppercut.
God,
Two
dude.
effective shots, but he's not getting a lot of pop.
Stop.
30 seconds to go. Wilder desperate get to the corner and try to recover. Now Wilder fires back. What does he have left? Now
Dude, why is he not hitting the ground, bro?
Wobbles again from a hook.
These would have had dudes out. These hits, bro.
Oh!
He hurt him. He hurt him. He hurt him. He hurt him. He hurt him.
Oh, what a fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you guys think in the chat right now? Thoughts on the fight? Oh my god, dude. Even look at this.
And here you see Tyson Fury.
Oh, look at that. He took his leg off the ground, yo.
He was off balance.
Round the ear too, bro.
Oh.
Wow. All
Hey.
right, side. Wow.
UFC, huh? You
How Wilder had anything left, I don't
biting UFC, showing the commentator's reaction.
Getting his strength back when you think he has nothing left. He recuperates and he gets his own shot in there. And he, at the end of the round, he's always on the verge of getting Tyson Fury out
The
of there.
Furious lady looked like she went through a fight.
Fury right there. Tyson's looking on, obviously concerned. As we go in now, the 11th round, 2 more to go.
Oh, my.
Maybe. This is Ward Gotti at the heavyweight level, which is saying something. Stiff jab.
Oh, come on, pal. Damn you, ESPN Plus.
By Tyson
There we
Fury
go.
opens up the action in round 11.
these kind of trilogies, when there's bad blood and both fighters really want to prove that they're the best, leave a little something of yourself in each one of those fights to prove that you are the best and you are the man. And both
This is
fighters are doing that
insane.
in this ring
The
tonight.
best of the 3 fight by Tico Warner. Couldn't agree more, brother.
Yeah, he's winning.
Yeah.
Fury's
The
winning
first
fight.
one had a shocking end. The second one was just brutal. This one is really good. Oh my God.
Wilder does not look stable on his feet right now.
Trying to stay up. Hard body shot by Fury. Has Wilder wobbling.
Oh,
2
good
minutes to go.
uppercut by Fury.
Right hand by Fury as well. Wilder.
Another uppercut. Wilder's like, no. Oh, that's it. It's over, son. That's it.
Waves it off. He's not
That's
counted.
it.
The Gypsy King.
He's gone.
And an all-time great.
Yes, bro. Yes.
It's crazy.
Over. And Walter,
It's
I'm sorry,
over.
bro. You lost your $100. I'm sorry.
All right, Walter. You can add Walter with one, yo. Mistake, bro.
Yo, you had drama in the first
He only would have won a little bit more.
in the third fight.
Better even than we hoped. Better. Wow. Sensational. A minute 10 into round number 11.
Who would know it would
Do you think if Wilder builds himself up again, you think they can get to a
No.
fourth fight? No, it's over. He might as well retire.
Not retire. It's just that, bro. The thing with Wilder is he's a dimensional fighter.
Yeah.
All he has is that right hand.
Yeah. Bust his ear again. Then he's gonna be deaf by the time he's 40.
I'll say this though, bro. This trilogy took a lot out of Deontay Wilder, and at the same time, it took a lot out of Tyson Fury, bro.
Yeah.
And even though Deontay Wilder wanted to get his hand raised tonight, you can't have anything but respect from this
For a
man.
guy that retired and came back and had 3 stellar fights with one guy, that's amazing.
Reign could be put into question if Deontay Wilder, if he lost this fight. No.
He fought bums in between, but
And he can still have tremendous respect for what he did. This was that close at so many points.
All I can say is.
so who gets AJ? Who's AJ fighting?
Probably do AJ and Wilder.
AJ and Wilder.
Crowd on their feet.
AJ don't want it.
Second fight,
AJ don't want it.
was outstanding.
I'm sorry, bro. That dude's so lollipop, it don't make no sense.
That man, it took everything he had. All the training, all the training habits, coming back from depression, coming back from gaining up to 400 pounds, battling back, getting his mental health, straightening out things with his family. There he is with his wife, Paris, and that man is the heavyweight champion of the world, and he had to go through fire to keep it.
Yes. It wasn't easy.
So many points, Andre. I didn't know how it was going to go.
And I forgot how many knockouts he had and how many times each fighter got hurt. You know, but I respect it because what both of these fighters showed tonight, you can't teach that.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that you got deep down on the inside. The trainers, they walk down the steps and leave you in there. You're all alone in that ring. Both these fighters shown that they weren't just good fighters, but they're great fighters, and they have great resolve.
And they got great heart.
I tell you, I thought Deontay
Dude,
Wilder
Wilder's, man, I respect his
protested the decision.
his heart, man. His heart is ridiculous.
Knockdowns in this fight. Ultimately,
It took everything in Fury to get him on the canvas, man.
the way Wilder went down, he didn't look good. You couldn't let that continue. We're going to go back. Early in the round, Fury starts landing and starts doing damage.
You know where Wilder went wrong?
And at this point, when you're fatigued,
He should have had a couple of tune-up fights with that weight, so he knew what to do and what not to do before he went to Wilder, before he went to Fury. You know?
This 1-2 from Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
You know what,
went
dude?
out the way that
He
wanted
took
to go
so
out in the second
much
fight on
punishment.
his shield.
Yes, he did.
Mora called the end to this fight with Wilder in the air.
Yeah.
Wilder did not even hit the canvas, and Mora said, "No, that's it. That's it. Game over. He's seen enough."
Yeah.
I mean, the way he went down, Wilder could not continue.
And let me tell you, Wilder was still trying to get up.
No doubt. So many times he looked wobbled, he looked done. He deserves a big kiss right there. That was a hellacious fight for both men. Both men have a right to be proud of their effort at the highest level. And I hope and I believe Lennox Lewis, Andre Ward, we're going to see respect from the camps now. You've got to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, it may be war. You may hate each other before the fight, but you resolve everything after the fight or while the fight's going on, and then you're friends after.
And look, Fury had to dig deep. I mean, he had to dig deep all through this fight. He went down twice. He walked into a right hand, got dropped. And we're going to watch again here as we get into round 11 where it was stopped.
This is where the right hand comes across. Like I said, that right hand comes across on the left side of Deontay and catches him straight on the chin. And let me tell you, Deontay was a bit tired. He was tired. So, you know, exhaustion and everything caused him to stay down.
After the second fight, we did wonder, many wondered, hey, do we need to see a third fight? Well, yeah, we did. And then the next thing will be, are we going to see it again?
BK, that's how you close out a trilogy, brother.
Yeah.
That's how you close it out.
How about a quadrology?
No, we're good, bro.
There we are during the knockout. Andre, you're so calm.
Dude, Andre was like, dang, bro. Wow.
Stuff in my life, man. I don't jump up and down. That's not my style, but trust me, man. Well, this was an epic night.
Lennox, you were up. Here's the Gypsy King. Wow, I mean, he had to dig deep tonight as well, fellas.
He did.
He tried to jump up, but he was able to get up in the air. A little air time for Tyson Fury after an 11th round TKO. Had to earn it. There he is with his brother Shane. He said he had a great camp. At his best, he looked different. And this was just much more of a dig deep and find it. And Fury found it. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute, 10 seconds in round number 11.
Oh,
He is the winner by way of knockout, and he is still the undefeated WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this is Tyson Fury's era. This is the man that finally ends the reign of Vladimir Klitschko, the longtime heavyweight king in 2015. Deontay Wilder is going to go back to his dressing room. Look, we'd like to get interviews, but I understand. He was concussed. He was knocked flat. I get it. But Fury now wins this fight. You can make a case. He won all 3 fights against Deontay Wilder. He had to dig so deep in this one. A tremendous effort from Wilder. And Fury, again, is the king of this division. Anthony Joshua has
They're not going to.
That man is the king of the heavyweights.
Usyk versus your baby neck. Well, no.
Let's go to the ring.
To my understanding, AJ has a rematch that he can invoke. I'm pretty sure he'll do that. And if Usyk gets through that, then yeah, likely.
Tyson, first of all, on behalf of boxing fans everywhere, thank you for giving us a trilogy worthy of boxing history. What are you and Deontay made of? Because there was 5 knockdowns, and this fight could have ended at any moment.
Well, like the great John Wayne said, I'm made of pig iron and steel, baby.
Walk me through what got you
John
up
Wayne.
twice after you had put him down.
First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. In the mighty name of Jesus, I won this fight tonight again. I give him the glory, he gives me the victory. It made me legs strong. I was down a couple of times. I was hurt. Wilder's a strong puncher, and he's a tough man. I was hitting him with some big shots, and my Lord and Savior rose me to my feet tonight to give him the glory.
Is there a level of respect now after sharing the ring for a total of 33 rounds?
You know, it was a great fight tonight. It was worthy of any trilogy in the history of the sport. You know, I'm not going to make any excuses. Wilder's the top fighter. He gave me a real run for my money tonight. And I always said, I'm the best in the world and he's the second best. You know, he's got no love for me, Deontay Wilder, because you know why? Because I beat him 3 times. And it's like, I'm a sportsman. I went over to him to show some love and respect, and he didn't want to give it back. So that's his problem. I'll pray for him, so God will soften his heart. But you know what? I want to thank everybody in this building tonight who came out to show love for my sport, boxing. Thank you to every man, woman, and child in the building tonight. Great fight, October 9th, 2021. Will go down in history as a great fight, I hope, anyway.
It sure will, and that begs the question, what is next for the Gypsy King? You are the WBC champ.
I'm the WBC champ, Ring Magazine champion, and lineal champion. You know what? I got to say thank you to my trainer, Sugar Hill, because if it wasn't for Sugar, and America's own, Detroit's own, I wouldn't have got through that fight tonight. He told me, he said, get your jab working, big dog, and shoot that right hand down the middle. He said, only the big dogs pull it out late on in fights. And I said, yes, I got you. And I went out and pulled it out the bag. So big shout out to me dad, me mum, me kids all watching. I know you've had your hearts in your mouth tonight, but don't ever doubt me. When the chips are down, I can always deliver. Thank you to Bob Arum. Thank you to Frank Warren. Thank you to Top Rank Boxing, Las Vegas, T-Mobile, MGM, and everybody who came to show support. And thank you to my wife. Thank you, Paris. I love you so much. And yeah, thank you very much again. I don't want to keep going on and on and on, but
you got to sing in.
You know, it was a great honor tonight to be here. And I got one thing to say. Put on my blue suede shoes, baby, boarded the plane. A touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. WC handy when you look down over me. Hey, I got a first class ticket, and I'm as fly as a guy can
Roger right
be.
here. Yep.
I was walking in Vegas. I was walking with my feet on the field.
No, not this.
I was walking in Vegas.
Did he change the word from walking in Memphis to walking in Vegas?
Thank you very much.
Walking in-
Vegas, I love you, baby. Lancaster, la la la. Lancashire, la la la. There we go.
All right. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, fellas, he's earned the right. I mean, if you can sing after that, God bless.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Michael, that
Steven.
was
a doozy.
A doozy, yeah. Let's be honest, dude. The undercard was terrible.
Undercard was garbage.
However, the main event, I think going forward, when it comes to these live reactions for boxing, we're probably gonna start going live probably after the second fight on the card, maybe third. We'll go live after. I think that's gonna be the way of going forward.
Yeah.
However, when it's UFC, you know, all the fights on the card.
Yeah, yeah. Boxing, man, it's hit or miss.
It depends sometimes. You know, when Canelo fights Caleb Plant, you know.
Yeah, that's the next one we'll do.
Maybe we'll see. But anyway, this was fun. I fell asleep a couple times. You got to remember, I've been up since 3 a.m. to go to work. Okay, just keep that in mind. Let me put the camera back over here on the focal point. There you go, back in frame. So there's that. I just want to say, guys, real quick. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. That's the goal. That's the end goal right now. All right, 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, 10,000 would be great too. But again, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the thumbs up. Share it through all your social media. We're also on Twitch. I don't know if you listen to us on Twitch, twitch.tv/aroundthepoint. Try to be a Twitch affiliate and all that fun stuff. I thought the show tonight, like I mentioned before, the main event saved the show. I do think, though, for Deontay Wilder, it's not the end for him. Do I see him getting back at that championship level? We'll see. But it's a great fight. Great fucking fight. Great fucking trilogy. And yeah, Mike, what about you, bro?
Yeah, man, that was made up for the rest of the other fights that I really didn't care about nor even think about again. And like I said before, man, it's in the name on my little screen right here, man. Team Fury, you know, with Sugar Hill in Detroit. It's great stuff. Great stuff they're doing.
Absolutely, guys. And before we wrap this up, again, let you guys know that we'll be back tomorrow live again for, let me get you out of the frame there, Mike. There we go. We'll be back live tomorrow for a live edition of Around the Point. A lot to get into. Things might get nuclear, if you get what I mean. But tune in tomorrow. I'll let you get know about the time later today or whatever you on Twitter. I'll let you all know. But yes, tune in tomorrow for a live edition of Around the Point. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HeelSteven. Again, if you're not yet, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. All that fun stuff. And yeah, we're trying to get to 2,000. We're almost there. 10 subs away. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, bro.
You can check me out on Twitter at Detroit Gamer 313 and Detroit Big Mike 313 on Instagram. That's where you can check me out.
And there you go, Team Fury for him. And with that being said, guys, we are about to head up out of here. This was awesome as always. I'm Steve. He's Mike. Thank you all for watching. We are out of here. Peace out, y'all.